I'll just say, quite literally, you guys are at a fork in the road. You're atop a carriage. Keller is tied up in the back. You tied him up when you guys were leaving.
Yeah.
I think so.
You made him fall asleep, and then you tied him up.
Yeah.
And
Oh yeah,
you
I
huffed
did.
him.
He hasn't woken up yet, I guess, probably.
Yeah, I'll say he's still asleep. And you have a decision to make now. You can turn right and go toward the riot, the school, the castle, and most importantly, Endo, who's currently fighting Varys. Or you can leave Endo to his ability and hope that they get out of there and regroup with Garen, Hinda, Camille, and Pavel.
What is that face for?
What do you want to do? Oh,
Fuck.
I was kind of thinking about this. You know, there's like a J cut in the first Pirates of the Caribbean movie where they're
Mhm.
like on the island, and then you hear Elizabeth's voice, and she's like, "But we have to save Will." I like imagine that. Like, but we have to save Endo. But like, really, what do you want to do?
I do want to save Endo. I really do. But also we don't have any of the backup that we could have had, and like, Tag's pretty wigged out that like they just kind of left, and like those were his allies too, and it's like
Also, like,
yeah.
So we
15 minutes ago, you just fell unconscious for no reason.
Yeah, and that too, and still haven't figured that out. But like you got it. Like Clem got him up, figured out what was going on. Was like, we got to get out of here. Like Keller screwed
we have him
us.
now.
We
He
have him
screwed
now.
us.
He's not gonna screw us again. And just if we go in, we gotta be fast. I don't want to try and risk you or me. If Endo can't handle what they got themselves into, then, you know, we made choices that we gotta live with, and they gotta live with their choices too.
Yeah. Everybody else, it sounds like, got out safely though.
Yeah.
They, like, have also left Endo behind. So I feel like we gotta go back,
Okay.
right? Because like
I'm trusting
Endo's
you on this, man.
Endo's been like
I'm-
left behind by everyone.
But it was also their choice to stay.
Yeah.
We can go- yeah.
Make an insight check on this kind of way of thinking.
Both. You need dice.
I also have 30 dice right here.
Both.
This is
Clem?
Yeah, both of you guys.
Okay.
Because as you guys are being like, oh, was like Endo left behind,
Or yeah.
Because that's a pretty important
Lexi.
distinction.
That's a 10. Starting out.
Where's my freaking cool D20?
I
No!
ate it. You don't get it anymore.
You don't get my. God, that was rolling so hot. You guys suck.
Oh, too hot. That's what you get.
Wow.
Did you leave it in your backpack?
I don't know.
Wait, how did you know?
I might have rolled out. I'll go in there in a second.
Tag is really insightful. Nice dice bag.
My friends got it for
Sky
me.
dice.
Wow. You said insight?
Yes.
22.
Nice.
22.
It was natural
Spider
19.
sense
Natural
tingles.
19.
So tag, you're like, I don't really know.
Who
I
can
don't
say?
know
It's
really.
like you're a magic 8 ball.
Other than Hinda, I don't really know these people well enough. You
Mhm.
wouldn't think that Hinda would like leave him, but you're also like, oh, Endo could have just said
Go with
nothing
that, or,
and then
yeah,
just left,
Yeah.
and then they turned around and he's not there.
Yeah.
You kind of get a clearer image of that in what you've talked about with Endo and the time you spent with them.
In the
And-
time you've spent.
And mainly the interactions that you've seen between Varys and Endo, you know that they were on good terms, but something like this, something like like a moral decision like this, seeing Varys like be a bootlicker while they're super not. Like they were kind of holding out hope that Varys would like
Be
kind
better.
of do what Camille did and like be like, this
Think
is
for
a
themselves.
lot, and Varys held his station.
Mm.
So you can get from that Varys or that Endo made this choice, and even if they wanted to, like from what I said, the tag, you're like, you guys are kind of like vocalizing this back and forth. You kind of think that that's what happened, that they were all rushing together, and that Endo clocked this and just turned around and didn't even say anything, just kind of like doubled back and was like, I'm gonna fuck this guy up.
Do I get the sense, with my very limited experience with Varys, that he like baited Endo into doing that, or was it less intentional than
It
that?
wasn't. You can tell. I'll say that, you know, you're kind of working through like this happened in your mind. Everybody kind of acted on instinct on the steps of the.
You mean
the
including
garrison.
us?
Including you
Yeah.
guys. Like Camille's instinct was to protect who she now believes is like the leader of the school, which would be Garen,
Yeah.
if this person, you know, is, you know, Daeron is being a shitball.
Abdicating his
Like, literally.
good duties,
Exactly.
his good schooly duties.
Then it would fall to like another person, like one of like the three, you know, leaders of the thing.
Yeah, okay.
So she's protecting her, and Garen wanted to get through the thing, so she's making sure nothing happens to them.
Okay.
Varys is like the kind of like when a cop flies into, like, I'm not saying like cop, like he's like a bad cop or he's like a racist or whatever,
just
but
made
he's
his
just
choice,
he
yeah.
is like he is a cop. He fell back on his training.
So he's like lawful, I guess.
He's
whether good or bad maybe remains to be
lawful.
seen, but he's certainly
Like-
lawful.
right. He's like as if he's a cop that came into a situation and decided to side with the cops instead of the people.
Yeah. Okay.
And then
Um,
just, like, not let that slide.
whatever happens, I feel like we gotta owe it to Endo to go back.
And I'll tell you,
It's
with
okay.
that over 20 insight, it'll just now be in canon. Something I've told you both separately. You realize that going into this situation, it's deadly. Like,
Yeah.
Deadly
as you're looking
encounter.
over into the crowd, because you can kind of see like a road back over there. The crowd is thinned pretty dramatically, at least by half, but everybody there is violent.
Yeah. The like casuals have left.
The casuals have left. You don't necessarily see from here whether you watch Daeron leave, but you don't know if like his lackeys are around. You don't know where Barrett is. And having these very powerful people near this situation, in addition to the guards and this Varys and Endo situation and this crowd, this is bad news.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I think we got to go back. Two things. If this needs to be like an additional sort of insight or arcana or something along those lines, let me know.
Yes.
But I'm trying to remember what exactly Endo's like powers were. Like they can turn into like a raven creature, kind of, right? Howl style.
Yeah.
So it's like if they wanted to escape, they probably could have using that. But the fact that they're fighting Varys suggests that they don't want to escape per se. You know what I mean?
If you want to know anything more than this is kind of stuff you guys already know and have seen and experienced through Endo fighting. He's effectively a werewolf, but instead of being a wolf, he's a bird. Like he has the features of like a werewolf, except like a bear or like a freaking crow,
Like
Oh.
like a
mechanically, it
raven.
works like a werewolf.
He's
but-
mechanically
So
a
not-
werewolf.
so not
he's
like
not, he's
looking
not, he's
like
not
a
an
werewolf.
Aarakocra.
Okay. He doesn't turn into like a flying bird.
But that's just like the visuals of it, so you can tell he's like some kind of lycanthrope.
Sure.
But you also know that in that form, he's very hardy. Like he basically took no damage in the fight with Process, and every fight that you were in, and he dealt massive damage. But you haven't seen. You've only seen like getting into fights and during fights. You've never seen that, you've never seen Endo like leave a situation.
Yeah.
You do know that he's like
The
some kind of
aftermath.
like rogue-ish bounty hunter thing, but that's, you're not sure if that's like more like the tracker side of bounty hunter or like the assassin side of bounty hunter.
Okay. Second question. How does Tag character and Andy player feel about going back for Endo?
I mean, I told you, Tag's like, he will, because he's trusting Clem in this situation.
First mistake.
And he's really questioning that too. He's like, why the fuck am I trusting this random guy? What is going on?
How long have we known one another?
Friendship. And that's the other
Maybe a
thing
week.
too. Is like, he doesn't want to have this whole conversation right now, but he's like, what are we doing? Why am I doing this? Who is this green librarian wannabe kid, and why does he care so much, and why does that make me care so much? But yeah,
Okay.
I'm down.
Okay.
I want to see what we missed out on,
Well,
but harder.
But now
Yeah,
it's different.
it's-
now it's
it's
harder.
worse.
Yeah.
it's everything, but cranked up a bit.
Mhm.
So
yeah, we got to go back.
Okay.
As far as like do we want to take Killer with us? Or just sort
I
of
was
that's
like,
another thing.
how do we deal with this guy?
I don't
if
want-
you guys join initiative, Keller is also joining initiative.
because
You can't just
I
leave him tied up.
because
I mean, he will be tied up, but
well,
he'll
I
be spending.
I
his
don't
turn
want
to,
to
like,
be
freaking
because
Rick
here's the thing: is I don't want to be thinking about him trying to get away during the
Yeah.
fight, and I also don't really want to think about him being like.
He's not gonna help us.
Oh no, I know, like a dangerous wild
Yeah.
card. So I almost kind of feel like, even though Clem just like tied him up and went to great lengths to capture him in the
Incapacitate him.
literal last session, I'm
Roll me a
like,
D4.
I don't know, like.
Should we
what
just
you
let him
wanna-
go?
We should just let him go.
No, roll a D4.
Oh, roll a d4. Yeah, I feel like we should just let him go. Or no, not let him go. Let's just leave him tied up on the back of
Can we
the.
tie
he'll
him
be
to
asleep.
the
He'll be
horse and then send the horse? Like, just
He'll be asleep for 2 rounds.
okay.
Okay. Yeah. We'll leave him tied up in the carriage.
Yeah.
And then he can wake up and then untie himself. And
I
then
just
leave.
want,
You know.
my only thing with Keller is I don't care what happens to him right now, but if I can get him to Hinda so she can get her kind of revenge that she wanted to get, like,
That would be really choice.
That would be
honestly,
choice.
that would be pretty choice. But
where
like,
she can just.
I don't want there to be
but
like.
that's not a necessity.
But I don't want us to like go into the Endo fight and then he's like,
If he
whatever.
gets away,
Like
he gets
Barrett
away.
is like, I will, forgive you if you like fuck these guys up or something.
I don't think
like,
it's gonna do
I
that.
don't know. But I don't want him to be a wild card, so I feel like we should just let him go.
Or we could just kill him.
You could just kill him.
I don't really want to do
Um,
that either.
If we could clear space,
Yes, that's what I was-
you guys hop off the. I guess I don't know. You don't have to hop off the carriage, but you secure Keller to the carriage.
Yeah, basically.
Cool. And then you turn to your.
Maybe we'll like, we'll tie him up, we'll put him in the carriage, and then just sort of like, whatever, like smack the horse so that he leaves. So that the horse just gallops off in a random direction.
wanted to do is just
You tie him know?
to the horse and then send him in the direction that, like,
I like
Just-
that mainly because it's just super funny.
it's really funny.
Yeah.
Can Tag do that really quick?
Yeah.
Just like hoist up Keller's unconscious body, strap him to Salt, give Salt a good pat, and then
Bye, Salt.
bye Salt.
I mean, there's
I've always loved you.
There's like a fucking riot happening, so the
Yeah.
horse doesn't want to stay around anyway.
no.
Yeah, horse is done too. Okay.
Short-lived.
Oh wait, I don't look like this anymore.
You know, that's we'll figure out pink stuff. Oh,
I mean, it
amazing.
doesn't really matter either way because Tag's got his hat on.
Okay. So you turn
Okay, I'm gonna move
towards
these fries
the.
away.
I guess
For me.
in my mind, the T is over here,
The T.
like
Oh.
where you guys were,
Okay.
like the
Oh.
alley with the
You
carriage.
can. I just moved us.
I know,
a
I'm just
random spot.
saying,
You can
because-
position us.
There is different mechanics for like the different areas in which you guys decide to go.
Okay.
So we'll set this up and then I'll explain what's going on.
Also, I thought I used up way more stuff than I did, but I didn't. I don't know what I was
Same.
thinking.
There's I only used a couple spells.
Because we didn't.
Well, last
like,
session
we took a long rest.
took a while,
Yeah, you took a long rest right before you did this.
right before this.
I made sure that happened.
The last sesh took a while, but I only used a few spells.
The only
in
thing
it,
I
so.
used was my action surge and
You
one
did
of
use
my
your action
crit points, but I can still attack twice if I attack.
Yes.
I just can't attack 4 times.
That's being able to attack 4 times is such an insane thing.
And I don't
It
think
makes
I've
me want to
used-
play, like, at least get 2 levels in, like,
My
get
Eye
2
of
levels in
Fire.
fighter.
Right.
As much as I freaking can.
I don't think I used, because I have 3 Eye of Fire.
Because it's your proficiency bonus.
Oh!
It says equal to your proficiency bonus, I believe. I think that's what I wrote. I hope that's what I wrote. Okay, so I was building these minifigures during lunch today, and I realized I didn't have enough. I was like, oh, I have so many shields. I have so many swords. I super didn't have enough for how many
Okay.
guards there are here.
Cool.
There are 2 lines of these guards.
Okay.
This is Endo and Varys fighting.
Oh, they're walled off?
Great.
If you remember from last time, there is a shield wall protecting the keep from.
Oh, so this is the key?
So no, this
No.
is the keep.
Okay.
This is the riot.
Okay.
Wait, the Candlewood Keep?
No, the
Mm.
like
The
Count's keep.
Count's
The
Keep.
the castle.
Like an actual keep.
Yeah.
So, wait a minute. Does that mean... Wait a minute. Whoa. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
So the guards were successful in creating a blockade for the keep. Because the crowd got through the fence last session, right? But did the guards...
The guards have beaten them back, but have
Kinda,
pushed people
right?
back and held this line.
Mm.
Yeah, that's kind of a significant turning
so
point in the battle. Because
instead-
last time it looked like they were just like about to run loose and like raise it,
Mhm.
you know,
I
capital
think they still-
insurrection
I mean,
style.
I think they still had to get through part of the gate because all that Daeron did was just like
He just opened it.
he just blasted it.
No, but I remember like a bunch of people had like started going in
Mhm.
to the courtyard, I think. So they
Right.
must have like beaten them back
This is
to
what
get
happened
this
when I
line
don't
again.
listen to the last session.
I didn't either. I just I don't know why I remember that.
So,
but
yeah.
I was like I just had vividly pictured that image in my mind.
There are several different things that are going on with this fight.
Oh, no.
The crowd is now acting in initiative as a swarm.
Uh-huh.
Cool.
The shield wall will act as one thing in initiative unless the crowd starts overtaking it. There are, like I said, there's double the amount of guards here. So there are 12 guards holding the shield wall.
Mhm.
They have mechanics for their shield wall failing if they start dropping.
Oh no, they're like
Um,
riot police.
they're-
Like the riot shields.
Fuck.
Think more like Roman phalanx
Yeah.
than riot
Old-timey
shields.
riot police.
Old timey riot police. The red denotes the area in which the swarm is. The swarm now has health because it is it's more of like a focused being
Yeah.
per se. They're all moving the same direction, is what I'll say. The green is so remember from last time, this is not technically
It's not
difficult terrain, but you can't dash through it.
Yeah.
It's just weird
This
terrain.
is actual difficult terrain.
What's happening there?
People are trying to get into the garrison to get
Get
weapons,
weapons.
get armor,
Let people out.
So this is an area of especially bad news.
Okay.
If you guys go through the garrison, like if you backtrack to the garrison, there's one specific mechanic that goes on through there, but it won't engage if you guys don't go through there.
Cool.
So I
Okay.
think that's everything.
Okay, question then.
Yes.
So there's at this point there is like only one rioter on the other side of the guards, and it's Endo.
Yeah.
Because
For-
all of these people are aligned with one another. It's just that the 12 guards here are focused on this,
Yeah.
and then Varys is like on
Mhm.
on Endo. They're fighting. They're
From what
doing-
you can assume, I'll just say we're using your insight roll. Varys probably told them to hold the line, and that he'll take care
or
of
not
Endo.
not to like interfere.
And then, I guess as you guys get closer, I'll just tell you guys that these two are not interfering with this guard, but you don't know who those guys are yet. I mean, technically you can't see them, but whatever. You probably won't interact with these guys unless you get real crazy.
Real nuts.
He looks like a mean character, just based
no
on the horn
spoilers.
helmet and the
Those
like.
guys are
horn
bad
news.
news.
Cool.
Yeah, okay, but I mean, we're planning to go to Endo, and they're fairly close to Endo, so that's awesome. Cool.
What is happening at the beginning of this? This is the wrong sheet. Okay. Hold that already.
Sorry,
It's good.
that was my feet.
You guys already dismissed the horse.
Yeah, I guess maybe we could have used the horse to get through the
Tag.
people faster, but
Do you? This
Nah.
is, I guess, this is more of an Andy question.
Yeah.
Andy, do you want to take? Do you feel like Tag would take a moment to collect himself before he joins this initiative, or
Yes.
before he starts this fight?
He's gonna go deal with tying up Keller
Okay.
and the horse, and then sending the
Cool.
horse on, and then he's just gonna be like,
Okay, then I'll say then that taking that moment succeeds this check.
hold
terrifying.
tag.
And
We're almost through it.
so, you did an insight or arcana check earlier, and you were like kind of feeling the magic
Oh, yeah.
that had been affecting you.
Mhm.
There's another part of it though, because you felt like that it was like infernal, elemental, like you
Yeah.
couldn't really tell. There was another part that as you're like, you have this moment to yourself, just kind of tying rope and like being like, okay, I need to do this, I need to protect Clem, gotta go get Endo, you know, kind of rolling through your head.
Yeah.
And you're kind of rolling through the fight as well. But yeah, so you feel like a weird like familiarity with this magic.
Okay.
You can't really tell if it's because it's like an infernal type of magic and you have infernal lineage, if it's like the fire from it and you like, you know, fire stuff. But in some ways it's like comforting, in some ways it feels like malicious.
Love that.
I'll say you haven't felt this kind of familiarity in like a moment, in like a long moment. Definitely not since you've been in the walls of this city. But yeah.
Can I do like another insight into that, or
Go for it.
Okay. See what that's
I'll
about.
say that is.
Wow.
I was gonna say DC 15. You got it.
Cool.
So
Roll a
Nat
natural
20.
that's an actual
Whoa.
point.
Finally, I
This
get to
is
learn
this
Whoa.
is the actual moment in which
Whoa.
you feel like you need. I feel like you needed a nat 20.
Tag like takes
Cool.
one final deep breath and then like actually just kind of
Thinks
thinks
about
about,
it.
it.
Cool. So, in that thought, you're like, okay, where have I felt this warmth before? Where is the one place you felt this warmth before with your gun, with your necklace? These are the things that have heated up.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, as you're like thinking about this, you're like kind of like unknowingly kind of start touching your medallion, and it all kind of feels like the circle of like this is all similar.
Yeah.
All this fire, all this infernal is similar, and at like the edges of your like focus, as it like kind of starts creeping in, you start hearing.
Cool, ominous, indescribable whispers.
They don't feel that cool.
A bad kind of cool. An icky cool.
Yeah, you're getting a couple different things. Something I was going to tell you later after this fight, but you get to know it now because you got a nat 20.
Yay.
So, remember when the strands of magic hit you from across the crowds and like it was like went over to you guys, but also to
Uh-huh.
everybody. Yeah, you realizing that you're like you were affected by that magic. I don't even know if Clem told you, but you kind of piece it together like, oh, Dayron probably cast a spell on me.
Mm-hmm.
But because you failed that con save, you for lack of better words, curse was placed on you.
Lovely. That's so
Like as you
great.
start to like center and like really hone in, you are hearing these like whispers kind of come in to the edges of your perception. Is it like the group? Can you hear like the group talking? No. It's like Keller like talking in his sleep. No, there's like nobody around you, and you feel like there are people like looking at you, and like whispers are coming from everywhere. Yeah, you can tell you're the only one hearing this thing. I didn't expect you to get a nat 20 right this instant, so I will be sending you a card of effects.
Okay.
Some are positive, some are negative. Some they might come into play here, but I don't think with this specific one.
Okay.
But as you're kind of like finishing up this task and like you're starting to come back into consciousness, or not consciousness, you're starting to like click back in.
Yeah.
You think your ears like might be tricking you because you've been like exhausted, even in just this day that lots happens. But you swear like the last thing you hear as like the whispers kind of die out for the moment is like a like feminine voice saying and then you kind of click in because Keller kind of twitches. More of a like muscle reaction than him waking back up. You're like, fuck, you finished tying off and you head back to
Hypnagogic jerk.
Ah.
That's what those are called.
See? And that's a real life thing that I knew and not just something I made up in the moment to make you get out of this freaking head thing. So you know you're cursed. I'll send you the curse.
Send me my curse.
In a moment as I find it.
Tyke's gonna walk back over and get one of those like weird shivers. Do you guys ever get the shivers? He's just gonna have one of those.
You're like talking to like the person who gets them more overtly than any other person ever has.
Oh, I don't think I've seen your shivers.
Or I'm like just like, ugh.
Like you just gotta do it.
It's like some people get like like pee shivers. You know what those are, right?
Pee shivers?
You like pee and then you like get like a little shiver. Does that ever happen to you?
Maybe.
Oh.
I can't remember the last time it has.
It's like that, but it's more extreme and it happens all the time.
Okay. Well, he gets a pee shiver and then cracks his neck and is like, okay, let's fucking do this.
Yeah, Clem, you see somebody who looks like they've been deep in thought and then pretending like they haven't been
For someone who doesn't think that much.
Yeah, for someone who kind of like acts with their gun, you would, you're like, whoa, you look weirdly insightful. Or like you look like you've been weirdly insightful, and I don't.
I'm gonna take note of that, but not really gonna press it because I know that we've got a friend in danger.
Cool. And with that, roll initiative.
Okay.
You got it.
I already rolled Keller's initiative.
Are you serious?
Nice, dude.
I'm not gonna get any more fucking 20s for the rest of the thing. That's 24, but natural 20.
So, I'll let. How do I want to do this? The first. Did you get a 20?
No.
The first crowd action
that's
won't
great.
affect you.
Okay.
And what's your dex?
My dex is 18.
+4.
Oh, +4. Sorry.
Tag. And what was your score, Clem?
Total 7.
So many people rolled 7. I rolled 2 different people with 7s.
Wow.
It goes
but
to the highest
unfortunately,
dex
I'm
mod
assuming-
then. If it's a tie, it's the highest dex mod, and mine's 2 +2. So.
You might be one of these people. I have to find their stuff. Cool. So first to act above literally everything, even the crowd, is Tag.
Just start like headshotting people.
Fucking actually start murdering people, please. That'd be so
That would
insane.
go over really well, I feel like.
Just like point blank, like assassinate
God.
everyone in the
Just like-
crowd.
if
Just to,
guns
like,
worked like how they worked in real life, it would be
Oh, you would kill like
it
several
would be
people
so
at a time.
scary.
Just
Yeah.
kind of like do you guys ever watch Watchmen?
No, I didn't actively watch it, but I always kind of like in my head like these are kind of like
muskets.
It's kind of like
Like
an arquebus. It's just
Yeah.
like a.
Yeah.
It's like a blast.
There's
that kinda hurts.
tangibility to the fire, but not so much that it's a projectile. Like specific people have like projectile guns, but they're more like muskets.
Yeah, like rubber bullets, paintballs.
Yeah, some people.
Sure. Okay.
Some people have literal actual death
Um,
firearms. Cool. You go
Do
first.
we want to have any kind of plan going into this? Like,
Get
do we
in.
want to move straight through the crowd, or do we want to try and like?
Straight through the crowd, somehow through or over the guards,
Okay.
kill Varys as fast as
Oh,
possible,
we're killing Varys. Okay.
and then saving Endo.
Yeah.
So
I
that's
do
a hell of a
have.
for me.
I have disguise self left. I also have my hat.
Okay.
Is there like any way we could make some kind of like diversion?
You could be a guard.
I could be a guard,
Ooh, fuck.
but
You
I
could
don't
be a
think I want to
guard.
be a guard in
God
the crowd.
actual fucking.
What?
But
Should
maybe-
I not have said that?
Well, that was one of my
Consider
other
that.
ideas. Was like we just have to get close enough.
Okay, here's.
That's
I mean,
such a good idea.
if you're a guard here, though, that's bad because they're all gonna try
no,
to get
not
through.
until
if you're,
You gotta
if you're a guard
basically-
here,
You gotta
that's
basically
amazing.
turn into a guard here and
Yeah.
then walk around the corner and be
And
like,
"Let
I'm
me
a,
in,
I'm
let
a
me
guard,
in."
That's
let me
literal-
in.
That's
we have
insane.
to like. and
Yeah,
then
I don't know how. Wait, I can
love
be
you guys.
invisible.
You can be invisible. Yes, excellent.
Okay, but we still need to get through like basically like a violent mosh
Yeah.
You
pit.
have 80 feet. About.
Okay.
And we can move. We're moving half.
You're moving normal speed to
Okay.
here.
But you can't dash.
Can't
You can't
dash.
dash.
Okay.
I can cast as a bonus action just on myself. I can't cast it on other people.
Okay.
Kinetic jaunt. And that increases my walking speed by 10 feet, which I think still means that I will take 2 rounds in the crowd, but then I'll be on the other side instead. And I don't provoke opportunity attacks. And I can move through the space of another creature, and it doesn't count as difficult terrain. If I end a turn in another creature's space,
Which.
I'm shunted. So, to the last occupied space you occupied, and I take some force damage. So I'm assuming that
You just kind of
any
get
of
fumbled
these
around.
any of these spaces are like free, as in they're not
You're not gonna.
where another creature is.
Right. Because
but-
that would be bullshit if I'm just like, actually, there's a guy right there.
And then I
Because-
just I
yeah,
get set back
you're-
here every time.
A
I just
dude
can't
steps
get
into that
through.
space actually.
Yeah, you actually have to move the full 80 feet in one turn, and if you don't, I'm gonna just keep shooting you back and doing massive damage.
So I think with a combination of kinetic jaunt on myself, you should have disguise, or you should apply disguise self. You could do it. Wait, what is it? An action or a bonus action, or
I think it's an action technically.
oh, that's fine. Just so long as it
So-
can be done within a turn.
Yes.
Like it's not like I need 10 minutes to prepare my disguise.
Yeah, no, I don't. Because I just have the hat of disguise, and then I also just have disguise self as a racial feature from
Whoa, cool.
being a Glacia tiefling. But I'm like, because it's gonna take me 3 turns to get across this if it's 80.
If
Because
it's
I
80,
move
it'll take
30.
you 3 turns.
But I'm like, could
I don't think I can make you faster.
I don't think there's any way to make me faster either.
I mean, no. I can make.
I could use. I could either do 2 a Deadeye or a Family Hammer.
Wait, what's
or-
Misty Step? I have that too.
You have Misty Step?
Fucking Misty
Why do I
Step
have
is
mi-
the best spell in the game.
Why do I have Misty Step and Kinetic Jaunt? That was silly of me.
They're 2 very different things.
Briefly surrounded by silvery mist, you teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space that you can see.
You could tell. I would say
So, what's this? Is this a parapet?
This is a tower.
It's like a
and
gate,
wall.
sorry.
How
Yeah.
tall is this tower?
The walls are 40 feet tall, and I'll say these are like 50 feet tall.
So I
'Cause they're
can't
like a
I can't teleport to the top of a tower.
I think that's more than.
Yeah.
I would say if you had any strength.
I have -1 to strength canonically.
No,
I also
that would be a
can't.
hard
I
jump.
also can't cast this on other people either. It
Nope.
has to be self. Misty Step has to be self. But I mean, so I can spend 2 turns to like get here, and then either I can be invisible to sneak by, or I can just teleport. So I think maybe, actually, that would be better. Is I should get through with a combination of jaunting and Misty Stepping, and you
Okay.
should get through, and then
I
disguise.
mean, I can strong arm it. I'll be
But
okay.
I'm trying to think of other ways that we can get you through that mean you are spending less time in the crowd.
There's
but
no way to
nothing-
like.
Wait, can I
dispel
cast
the
jump
crowd in
on
certain
you?
areas? Is there?
Other than killing them, no.
No. Okay.
The switch I made is that there's no longer two crowd actions. There's a crowd action and the crowd acts.
Okay.
So like something happens because you're in the crowd, and then the crowd itself like moves forward or
Okay.
something.
Do you want to have a jump distance that is triple? Would that help you?
Maybe.
Because I can cast jump on you.
Just jump over.
Freaking
These people would definitely
pound.
see us though. They'd be like, "What the fuck is that?"
Yeah, I
We
want
do a
to.
perception
I want to
check.
see D&D Beyond jump.
Because they also keep in mind like everybody has something to focus
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
other than you guys currently.
Because I'm like, because I could. I don't know how many times I can technically use disguise self. Is it?
It should say. I have it.
Well, because
I'll
I
get
have
there.
disguise self, but I also have the hat of disguise.
I'll say for this. I mean, unless you're just like.
No,
then
no.
like you should be fine for this
Okay.
encounter.
Because the other thing I could try to do is like.
I'll say you'll have
blend in
enough
with
to
the
like
crowd
get
better.
in and get out
Okay.
if you do your because what it'll mainly do is like give you advantage on the the persuasion check
Yeah.
to like be like I'm a guard.
Well, so there's the guards, but then is there any like unifying thing for the crowd that are they attacking each other at this point also?
The crowd is all going to be like pretty like singularly focused on.
Okay.
So unless like you guys like help the guards or
Okay.
get them to focus like
On something
expend
else.
significant like resources like
Okay.
being like oh actually we should all go over the school
Okay.
and then you let you know do something pretty cool that gets them to be like we should and kind of start moving the other direction.
I think we all should make the moral decision to go home.
that will be a hard sell to these homies.
Cool. Okay.
Do it. Make your move.
So I'm just gonna. Like,
I also
excuse me,
say
sorry,
that as you
coming
guys
in.
get into the crowd and
Yeah.
you start moving, you won't get that much conversing time.
No, I
because
know.
a crowd will be like. "Ah!"
That was our initial game plan. Also, we'll be
You'll be
staggered.
pretty
Yeah.
much separate.
Like-
unless you guys
Yeah.
like make an effort
So, like,
or make a
we're like-
conscious choice to
we're
stay
like,
together.
Okay, I'm gonna try to like teleport behind the guards.
Uh-huh.
You should disguise yourself as a guard
Yep.
around that corner right over there,
Yeah.
and then try to like sneak over.
Yeah.
See you on the other side, face pat, and then you disappear
See you
into
on
the
the
crowd.
other side, and then
Yeah.
you go because
Because
I'm
neither,
stuck
tag,
and
here.
yeah.
neither of
tag
you are like
goes.
particularly like large, so you wouldn't be like, oh, there's just like a half
No.
giant like walking through
Yeah.
the thing. Like you do see like like a couple like
Yeah,
different
do your
types of people.
horns poke out of the crowd? Do you reckon? I don't know how
You
tall
guys are
are.
like
I'm short.
you're like
canonically
5 foot
super
nothing.
Short.
You're like probably like 5.
I'm like my height.
Yeah,
So I guess my horns are
yeah,
like.
you could, but there's also other.
But it's just
tieflings,
one
and
of
like
them.
there's just like a cow man. There's
Yeah.
a
Wait, which
dragonborn.
one is
It's my right one. Yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fist
So-
bump.
Freaking
You're-
do it.
And then go.
So your whole movement?
Whole movement.
5,
30.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Nice.
Right in the middle.
Cool.
That's it. And you just off a guy.
Just right there.
Do I need to? Like,
You don't need to.
No. I don't want to stir up the people around me. Tag's
Good
literally
choice.
just like, if people are like screaming, he's like, yeah, go get him! And then
I
like,
guess you're kinda-
sidestepping.
You're kind of like
Fuck the
feeling.
count!
You're kind of like you're kind of feeling this crowd tag
Yeah.
because like you're kind of like people who aren't mad at me, but it makes sense that I'm mad
Yeah.
with them.
You're
hate
kind
the
of
police.
grunge, so I feel like you
Yeah.
fit in well with the
I'm
riot.
very anti-establishment,
Cool.
even though we operate under an establishment.
Yeah, I mean, but it's an establishment like. It's like what people are like. I hate capitalism. I want to do
I want
something
to go to a
else.
small family-owned bar.
Yeah, family owned. Okay, cool.
Well,
now there's the crowd action.
No longer.
Depending on
family-owned.
what this is, Clem, you might not be affected by it.
Threatening, but okay, cool.
What do we got?
Cool. Give me a
Oh, we have to
D6
say
roll.
will.
Me?
Yeah,
Roll what?
D6. This is the crowd action.
2.
2. Cool.
Oh god.
A group of commoners have made improvised weapons and have now lit them on fire.
Oh!
They make melee
kicks
attacks
ass.
on you as you push past them. Two people are like, ah! I don't know. They just like
Tag
look
yells
at you.
back.
They're just like, ah! They're going forward. You kind of like mosh pit into them. They're
Uh-huh.
like, oh, fuck you. And they
Fuck
both
you.
swing like
With
improvised
fire. Nice.
weapons. Yeah.
They're like the flaming Bokoblin
Yeah.
flags.
Yeah.
A 219s.
What?
What?
Whoa.
Yay.
Roots.
These guys just they have +0 to strength.
Oh, you've got a lot of health.
I got a lot of
but-
health, and both their attacks are halved because it's fire damage.
Yeah, so you take
Oh.
4 bludgeoning damage and 2 fire damage twice. So you take
12.
10 damage because it's halving.
Having the fire damage.
Wait,
So it's
You
like
said-
4 and
Yeah.
4 is 8.
Yeah.
And then 2 and 2 would be another 4, but it's halved, so it's
Oh.
just 1.
Oh,
so
I
it's
thought-
10
I thought
damage
you
one
already-
of the
total.
wrong fingers.
I thought you already have that.
That's
Okay,
what I
so
thought.
10.
Well, so you take 10
Yeah.
damage.
The
from
4
it.
damage to 2
So you
damage.
basically see you track Clem, you track the horn because you're
You
know
see him get
you're-
hit one
you
way,
see
the other way.
2 like chair legs raise up
Get him
on
on the
fire and
chair.
then just start beating the shit out of one guy.
Oh my god.
And then you're like, oh well, it feels bad for that person.
gotta
You don't quite realize it's tech.
I
Got the
gotta
shit
catch
kicked
up
out
with
of
him. I can't see what's going on here. Excuse me.
Yeah.
This
This poor little
Because I'm
short.
I'm so short and they're like normal height, so
Yeah.
I'm like trying to like what's happening over there? Is that my guy?
You're like hopping up and
Yeah, yeah.
down. Okay, next
This
is
is when I wish I could eat fire.
I need to be on somebody's shoulders.
Yeah.
next is Keller's
Oh,
turn. Keller's
That'd be a
asleep.
fun acrobatic.
Cool.
Next is the swarm.
Stay snoozing, Keller. You bitch.
The swarm.
I hope he has a nightmare. I hope he has a bad, guilty, bad
he has
dream.
what- he has
I
a one of
did.
you
I think
guys'
I did
nightmare.
tell you about this, but
Mhm.
I'm not going to do this. But when the idea of us going through a crowd was floated, I did think about the spell Thunder Wave,
Dude,
You did.
which
You
pushes
You
which
talked
pushes
about that.
everyone away. I might actually do it on
It's-
the other side of them to
Mhm.
push them
Uh-huh.
because literally centered around a point of me, I just like do like lightning damage and push other
Yeah.
people
Yeah.
away.
Okay.
Which is very funny to me.
You guys see the
I do still have darkness too.
Yeah, on a failed save, a creature takes thunder
Yeah,
damage
mine's
and
the
is
middle of the
pushed
deck.
10 feet away from
What
you.
does that mean? Does it not work?
No, it's just
Oh.
there would be just like a
Oh,
cloud
well,
of darkness
yeah.
in the center of this
I
weird
mean, if
thing.
I need to like.
I mean, it wouldn't be the weirdest thing
Yeah.
because there is like a school of magic there.
Mhm.
Yeah, sorry, I have to open some stat blocks. So,
Well,
Alright.
okay, fine.
Drink.
okay,
Good.
so the
Drink.
commoners are going to. You see them pick up like brick, like several brick-sized rocks.
Soup for
and
my
just start
family.
throwing them.
gonna make a fucking joke. How fucking dare you?
Soup for your family.
my family.
Soup for my family.
You can't throw a brick, it's too heavy.
I have no idea what the fuck you guys are talking about. So they're gonna start throwing.
Unfortunately, we're referencing the world's worst
Ooh,
person.
no! One of them misses, but one of them got a nat 20.
Rude.
And it's probably gonna fucking 24. Yeah, so there you see you're in the crowd, you can see this from back there.
Uh-huh.
You see a fucking boulder just come through and just obliterate one of the guards and just kills them. Like they got a
Where'd
nat.
the boulder come
Where
from?
did the boulder come
So
from?
the crowd is like the crowd throws or it's like
And
or-
someone just-
they just picked
Like they picked
like
up a
a-
piece of the street.
like a dragonborn picked up like a big rock
Cobblestone
and just
and
threw
just
it
decked
and
a guy.
brained a guy. Like brained a guard dead.
Tag's jaw is just
And
like.
then like so one of the guards, the shield wall falters for a bit, but another guard comes up
So
and
there's
takes
11.
their place. So now there's 11 guards.
Holy shit.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, this group is no joke.
Okay.
I'm gonna
I was thinking I was gonna have to like,
2,
you know,
3,
break the
4,
guard's
5,
line, but it
6.
kind of looks like they're doing that fine
1,
without me.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, no, there's other agendas at play here. And you guys aren't the only ones trying to get in there because they're trying to murder.
They're trying to do a
It counts.
coup.
Are we trying to help them? kind of.
I mean, that's up to your guys' individual
I feel like
beliefs as
broadly-
characters.
So wait,
Broadly,
so
we're just trying to
this
get
is just
away.
the gate of the Count's Keep, right?
This is the Count's Keep.
Oh, so this is
This is the wall holding
Okay.
away the city
from the courtyard
taking care
of
of them.
the count's. Yeah.
Because you could
Like-
assume that there's more guards
Yeah,
in
yeah.
here, but like if a lot of these guards fail,
yeah.
like it's more of like it's like a many commoners can kill a dragon kind of thing. Like
Uh-huh.
unless something else changes, like unless the school were to help, which you guys kind of can assume they won't,
Yeah.
this keep will fall after a while.
I think there's
And
a
you could
back.
assume that there's like, you know, what
Yeah.
other bad apples are in this town.
Yeah.
This is going down if this line falls. Which
What?
you probably don't give a shit about.
Question.
You may care, I don't know.
What are the other, like, so there were other people from the school there for Dayron's announcement? Like
Yeah.
other representatives from the school?
Um,
Did they just, like, leave too? Are they just like, yeah, everybody in the school just agrees with Dayron and is like, yeah, fuck the count? Or what are they doing?
From what you can tell, from what you've seen, there's a bunch. I mean, it's kind of like a third of the people, like a bunch of people agree with Dayron. A bunch of people are like, no, stop. But they might be doing stuff inside the school.
Oh my god, is there like a magic war going on inside the school?
You don't know.
Because like
You could
commoners throwing boulders is one thing, but
Yeah.
like those people know
There-
fucking spells.
There are a couple, spellcasters. You guys ran into one last time, and
Yeah.
they summoned
one of
muzzle
those
thing, or whatever the
guys.
fuck, those stupid robots.
Those little robots.
That
Wait.
tag almost went into the crowd after.
I was thinking about it. R.I.P. that little guy.
Cool. So
Can I find his body?
You
you can do a perception check with disadvantage.
Oh my god.
It's not your
so
turn.
buck wild.
Yeah. Why do I have fizz bands?
Pouring out for a real one.
Uh,
I could have gotten it. I
it's
got a
not your turn.
17.
That doesn't count.
I know, but I
Um,
could.
Varys' turn. NPC boxes in here. Okay. There's just gonna do
Is there
that.
like angsty, romantic, sad music playing right
Oh,
now?
no.
Oh shit!
I was kind of
loaded
thinking of
something.
the Zuko and Azula duel.
Yeah.
It's like really sad, you know.
It's not.
Not to that
Is it
level.
not as sad?
Um,
It's
not
kinda
that sad.
like it's like music that would play whenever like Han Solo and Boba Fett would fight, because they like hate each other, but they like that they hate each other kind of thing.
That's
I'll let
more
you
I
guys
didn't
stew on
know.
that as I roll
Wait.
Varys' attacks. That is going to be.
Oh, I'm like, what movies? The original movies. I'm like, what's it?
Technically, they only interact once
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
original trilogy, which is sad.
Dave and I just watched The Phantom Menace last night. Speaking of Star Wars. We're going through all the Star Wars.
Nice.
It's a good time.
The Phantom Menace is good. It's better than I remember.
It's
also
it gets better when you
it's
have
so much
more
better
knowledge.
thinking about Jar Jar being evil, actually. Like it's actually like a substantially better movie.
Oh my god.
No, I'm for real. Like look, like watch the movie like with that in mind, and just like watch him through the whole thing. It like
Mhm.
changes your total perception of it.
Damn.
Oh, on that note, I thought I had you go between these two.
Because immediately like
I hate the Jar Jar. I
Wait,
liked
really?
the Jar Jar theory when I was in school and I was a little angstier, but now it's just like, no, he's just comic relief. Like
he's
he just
mouthing the words of the characters as they're saying them. He's like hand waving his way into promotions, and he's like mouthing the lines of the characters and like directing his head like as they act.
read the book Darth Plagueis, and then rethink that theory, because it's so much. The way that Darth Plagueis plays into Episode 1 is so satisfying that any theories like this are just like, oh no, this
Oh, it's
isn't
just
like-
not as satisfying.
it just doesn't feel good anymore.
Damn.
Keller or Varys takes his moves. You could assume that somebody who is an archer does not like being in close combat, so he's doing less damage than he could, but he's still doing damage because he is a capable fighter. Clem, it's your turn.
Okay. So I'm gonna use Thunder. No, I'm just kidding.
Do it. You won't.
I'm going to cast.
The thing I said last time is that it's still in play. Even though this crowd is more focused, you do not want this crowd to think, the crowd as a whole, to think you're
No,
a threat specifically.
No, I do not want that either.
Is there like
I'm.
is
Oh,
there like a freaking?
Do Fire Emblem Awakening. It's when they're running away where it's like, no, that might be too sad.
Is there like a town fight? Or is there a good Hades soundtrack? That's
there's
where I was
some that
going.
I'm thinking in Shadow Dragon, but that's on the DS, and so the
this
music audio quality is gonna be not very
Hold on.
good.
Not Octavius.
What's sorry, spoilers. Crom's sister dies, but then she doesn't.
Freaking Crom.
Crom, my husband.
Okay, while they're looking this up, make your move.
Okay. I'm going to cast Kinetic Jaunt on myself. That
Nice.
increases my walking speed by 10 feet and then has some other things that I don't think will come into play.
Probably not.
I don't provoke.
It'll come into play if for some reason you decide
I don't
to do that
provoke
over here.
opportunity attacks,
That's really important to know.
Um,
Remind me of that when I try to opportunity attack you.
which is good. This lasts 10 turns because each turn is 6 seconds and it lasts for 1 minute. So for 10 turns, I am kinetically jaunted.
I don't think we'll get to 10 turns, but we might.
Yeah.
Try chapter 9 for whose sake Fire Emblem?
Fire Emblem Chapter 9.
Yes.
What's
For-
it called?
For whose sake?
Genealogy of the Holy War.
What in the world?
I think.
I tried playing the
Fire
first
Emblem,
Fire Emblem. That's a playthrough?
It should be soundtrack extended. Try soundtrack. Add
I
soundtrack.
did not try it.
Oh.
I did not type that.
Yeah.
You should play Shadow Dragon on a Nintendo DS. I think it's one of the best games. It's really excellent.
Which one does that have?
What do you mean?
Like, who's the characters?
It's Marth. It's just the original,
Oh,
original
freaking
first
Marth.
Fire
Okay.
Emblem. It's just a remake of it for America.
Okay, because I've only ever
Basically.
played Blazing Blade, which is like Lindis and Hector and
It's a little bit too
Elwood.
16-bit for me.
okay.
80s.
Wait, try. Oh,
feel
it's
like
too
I always
16
mess
bit.
with
I
the
shouldn't get
language.
more 16 bit then. No. Game DS was 64 bit music. Oh.
It's not that intense. We're not fighting 80s.
Do. What's that? I'm thinking of it. It's in one of the Smash Bros. Games.
Do Hades through Asphodel?
That's pretty decent.
Yeah, through Asphodel's good.
Cool.
It's a good one.
Okay, so you cast your thing.
Kinetic Jaunt. My movement is now 40 feet instead of 10. That's a bonus action as I cast Kinetic Jaunt as a bonus action. And then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Hey. 35, 40.
You kind of slap
Just see,
Tag on the ass as you
Yeah.
walk by.
just see a
And
little
then-
green flash.
And then I am going to use my action
Mhm.
to hide.
Okay.
Just in the crowd, I want to be minimally obtrusive to those around me. I'm hiding kind of from the view of the guards specifically because
Cool.
I'm kind of moving faster and with more intent than the rest of the crowd. But I'm trying not to draw attention broadly, and I hope that action.
I'll say you could either roll like a stealth check, or people can just have disadvantage looking for you. Like if they're like, I want to find this wizard. Like,
'Cause I don't think
when you
anyone's
get
looking-
when
yeah.
you get here, the
I don't think
guards
anyone's
are after
looking-
perception.
I
and
don't
they will
think
look
they
for
can
you.
see you through the crowd.
Yeah,
right
I don't
now.
think
They're not
anyone's
close
looking for
enough.
me specifically, but
Just
is there
like
a
catching-
turn I can take that is don't draw the attention of the people around me as much? Or maybe a dodge action?
I'll
Is that what it is?
I'll
Hold
say
the
this
dodge.
will do that.
Maybe dodge. Isn't that
But
what
if
it is?
anybody does end up wanting to look for you, they'll have disadvantage on their perception checks looking for you.
Okay.
If you feel like that kind of gets you what you want.
I want to see.
And I'll make it so the crowd, unless you then outdo Thunderwave, that'll kind of stop that.
Yeah.
But
Like,
the
hey,
crowd will not come after you unless they go Oh, I guess I can have, if there's like a specific, like a dude runs into you crowd action, I can also say that won't hit you.
He trips over someone else.
He trips over someone else. Or he, two people go up there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, wait.
They like
I'm
clash
just-
above you, and then you crawl between their legs.
Okay, wait. So, okay. This is more. Maybe this is more what I'd like to do. Not hide. It's instead of the hide action, it's the dodge action. When you take the dodge action, you focus
Plus 5 AC or
entirely
something.
on avoiding attacks. Until the start of your next turn, any attack roll made against you has disadvantage if you can see the attacker, and you make dex saves with advantage. You lose if you're incapacitated. You lose
Cool.
this benefit. So
Works for me.
I'm just gonna use my action
To, like-
to be a little dodgier until my next
You're
turn.
keeping an eye on the situation.
I just don't want people attacking me, basically.
Right.
It's the dodge action.
Dip, dive, dodge, duck, dip, and dive.
Hell yeah. Duck and weave,
That's what
man.
I'm saying.
Duck
No.
and weave.
Dodge.
Dodge, duck,
The
dip,
5.
dive, and dodge.
Yes. You said dodge twice.
What?
And then it
From
keeps looking around
Dodgeball.
for them.
It's a terrible movie.
Hey, it's not that bad.
It's
I
that-
guess at least I liked it when I was a
It's
kid.
entertaining.
Okay, it is Endo's turn. Endo's gonna freaking go after Ferris. Not good.
That was
good.
cool.
So one of those
Kick
hits.
his ass.
Give him the chair.
He feels support from somewhere in the crowd, but not really thinking about it. How much?
It would be so funny if I was a bard and could just give bardic inspiration.
That would
to
be
someone
insane.
That was like over
Double
a crowd.
or dual class and bard.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we could do it.
I've never played with a multi-class before.
Multiclassing is something that I really want to get
It's
into.
Someday.
fun, but it's.
It's a lot to
I'm
keep
like,
track of.
I can't keep track of this already.
Okay.
Because you're a homebrew fighter, aren't you? Already?
Not.
It's a Matt Mercer homebrew.
I need
Oh, okay.
to actually
it's
like go
technically,
back
like-
through and like.
We can clean it up when
Yeah,
you go
I need to clean it up when I do it in the book. Not on D&D Beyond, because D&D Beyond does not like
No.
what we were supposed to do,
No.
and they wanted to do the initial like whatever the
Maddie
Mercer
Mercer.
one.
Sorry. Okay.
Matthew.
That's Endo's turn. It's one other person's turn.
Another person.
One other person's turn. Maybe one of those weirdos.
I will tell you it's nobody here.
They're just hanging out. They're talking.
They are guards.
It's not even Keller's turn, so.
Keller already went.
Keller's-
Yeah, exactly,
Keller's a
so-
freaking sleep
Is
dog.
it fucking?
So who is it?
What's his
Daemon?
face? No.
Barrett?
Barrett.
Barrett Bray?
Barrett.
Isn't that his name?
Barrett the bitch.
Bray?
Bert Bray.
Bert.
How do you spell Bray? Is it B-R-A-E?
Bray. That's the one that's normal.
Like
Oh.
Bray. Like mud Bray.
Like Mud Bray.
I was just gonna make that reference.
Or just
We-
mind melded.
We have too many of the same
I know.
pop cultural.
We're all too interested in the same things.
I know. Yeah.
Oh
Wow,
no.
those are some damn good rolls.
That's not great
Is this-
for
Me?
you guys.
Oh.
So
Shit.
I didn't make a mini for this. And done about it.
Do you
but,
want?
Ooh, do you have a wizard? It's not Daron.
I have a wizard. I have a jester. Is that
This
close?
Do
is-
you have something that looks mean? It's not. It's
Thank
not. This is
God.
not good.
I would've been so
I have
scared.
I have a T-Rex that looks kind of mean. Maybe one of these guys.
Yeah, I'll look around.
You want like an evil mariachi person?
An evil mariachi.
He's not evil. He's just good dude. He's not that rude. Yeah, it would be that guy. He's like a.
Oh, maybe you forget that guy.
Oh, is it him? The dude from
It's
What's
the Guardians. Here, I'll give you some of the.
Ruin the Accuser?
I just don't want those.
So, well, don't take Roman
I
either.
won't take the word, but it's, as
I'm
I'm
gonna
like
take
sweeping
it.
everything up.
I'm gonna eat him.
I'll say he took most of his movement. I'll take all of his
Who
movement
the
together.
fuck?
So out of the crowd, you guys see one of the wizards that was around Daron
Oh,
holding up the
shit.
force shield. They've since dispelled it, and the front of the school is kind of like. It's like fucked up, but
Yeah.
anybody who tries to open the door, it's a magic door
Yeah,
now, and they'd have to
yeah.
like use knock or something to open it.
Uh-huh.
So he used his action to look for you guys on the
Specifically?
and on the anticipation that you guys would come back.
Oh, dang. He knew. That sucks.
So
for
he
us.
can't do anything this round to you guys, but he knows where you are,
Okay.
Oh.
and will no longer have disadvantage looking for you guys. That's the end of the first round. We're back up to tag.
Back up to me. Can we, like, can I roll perception to like?
Has
see
anyone
this guy
noticed?
coming
Have
towards us?
either of us noticed him?
I'll say he's not particularly hiding, so
Can
you
just
guys
kind
can
of
see him on your
see
turns.
Him like approaching.
Yeah.
Like
So
clock.
I'll just say like on your turn, you'll kind of like take another look around and then see clock him. So
Mhm.
at this moment, he sees you, but you don't see him.
You're not in his zone of control, and you won't be by just going forward. I kind of feel like you should just ignore him to get to the other side.
Just kind of try to keep going.
The longer we stay in this
Yeah,
crowd,
no.
the more useless things will
Yeah.
happen to us that are bad. But if we can get to the other side,
Mhm.
dealing with the guards and Endo isn't fun, but like at least,
Yeah.
you know.
Keep this guy away.
Yeah. So I feel like you should just, even if you notice him, just keep going.
But if he sees me and then he sees me put my disguise on to try and get past these guards, is he gonna fuck with me?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I will say, prior knowledge, you don't need to roll for this. You know that Dayron saw you,
Yeah.
like the group of you on
Yeah.
the steps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take with that what you will.
But wait, is your disguise self an action?
I think one of them might be a bonus action.
Because if you could use your bonus action one and then use your action to
Yeah,
hide
and
from
then-
him
Yeah.
specifically, or in that other order, is like you're walking around in the crowd, you try to lose yourself in the crowd with your
Uh-huh.
action, hide, and then use your bonus action to disguise yourself right close to it. That could be like the move, so that he just sees the guard and doesn't see you specifically anymore. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I don't have disguise. Wait. Do I
What
have
kind of
that?
That's
tiefling are
that's
you?
the glass ship tiefling glass. GLAY.
Hold on.
I thought I just had it, but maybe D&D Beyond didn't.
I
Oh,
can-
no,
I
no,
can look it
yeah.
up.
I can just do it at. No, wait, I can do it at will, but I think that's so.
Glass
I
ship-
did
It
it takes an
have a thing,
action.
but
When you reach 3rd level, you can cast the Disguise Self spell once per long rest, and Disguise Self is an action.
Yeah.
Cool.
Is
And
that
I assume using your thing is also an action.
is using the hat of disguise also an action?
It is an
Look at
action
it.
usually.
Yeah.
Usually magic items, activating them is an
yeah,
action.
use an action to cast the disguise
Okay.
spell. Guys, self spell at will.
Okay.
So
You can just use it at infinite times.
wait,
This head is
really?
fucking
Oh
stupid.
man, that's silly. So either way, it's an action, I guess. So you
I
could
mean-
also use your action to hide and use your action on your next turn to use the disguise self. Because the important thing might just be losing him and then later disguising yourself. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Especially because it'll take you another turn to get over there
Yeah.
anyway. So it's like move, hide on your next turn, disguise self, move, and talk to the guards.
Yeah.
Right?
Take your action.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay, so describe the order.
Okay,
Of it.
so
I know,
because
right?
I can't wait. Okay, yeah. Hold on. The Adderall. We're getting there. Processing. Because I can't hide and then move, right? I'd have to move and then hide.
You can use your action. and your
You can
movement in
use your
any
action
order.
economy in
Okay.
any order you
Okay.
want to.
and just
But-
It's
flavor
just
it.
the order of effectiveness.
But I'm
is what
wondering
you're
if it's
calls into question.
better for you.
We can't talk about what's better or worse.
Yeah.
We have to move.
Okay. He's just gonna keep moving through the crowd, I guess.
Cool.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and then he's gonna try and like duck into a group of people who are getting rowdy.
I think
Okay.
that means a
Roll
stealth.
And
a stealth
hide.
check.
Better hide.
That is not good.
Is that literally a 1?
It's literally a 1.
Man, that's
plus
like-
7, so that's
so
an
it's
8.
it's an 8.
Still though.
Not great.
No.
But I'll just say you step You step in front of a group, but you don't know that they're all a little shorter than you.
Yeah.
Uh,
The
It's
one
you and the
horse still-
halflings again.
Yeah. I'm
That's
like, wow, I
unfortunate.
feel weirdly at home.
Cool. Danny, roll me a d6.
Okay. 3.
Cool. The movement of the crowd is beginning to overtake you. Think mosh pit. You're about to get trampled. Give me a strength save. DC 13.
It's not promising, but sure. I guess I will fail it. I'm not going to use a luck.
Cool. So, on a fail, you are restrained by the crowd and you have 0 movement on your next turn.
Fuck.
The way this mechanic works is that it's kind of like a bite and swallow mechanic. So this is the bite. You will get a on the next crowd action, no matter what happens, you will roll the strength save again. And if you fail, you will get trampled by the crowd and take a significant amount of damage. So for right now, you don't have movement and you're restrained. Cool. Next in initiative is Keller. He's still asleep, but on the next round,
He's gonna
he will
wake up.
wake up. Cool. This is the crowd swarm's turn. They are going to attack at the guards. They're going to use melee attacks this time. They have stakes, like sharp pieces of metal. They have that kind of stuff. I have the stat block on this thing. No, I don't. I'm gonna put it in here. Cool. We're gonna roll to hit the guards. They hit again.
Oh my god.
This time they're gonna hit. I think they're gonna go for one guy. So 2 hits is enough to take out another guard. So there, you see, you're a little closer, Tag. You see them just like several hands just come out with like knives, stakes, pieces like rebar, like other sharp things, clubs. Kill one of the guards, and then he rushes back through and is filled in by a guard behind him.
10 guards left.
Do you want there to be more guards or not?
I'm not sure. It would be funny to time it to where there wasn't enough to fill it in. So then there was like an empty slot, but also
I feel like if there's an empty slot, they're just getting overrun.
they're
The
just
crowd's
getting
streaming
overrun,
in.
but then it's like Tag could slip in disguise, but also if he sees that you're back getting trampled, he's not gonna keep going forward. He's gonna try and. I'm not gonna let you get trampled because that would be
Thanks.
terrifying. I'm
That is
no,
actually-
we're going back.
That is actually legitimately one of my real life
yeah.
fears, because it's just I
No,
think
it's
there's no
not good.
scarier
Tag just
there's no
feels like
scarier way to die.
A weird ripple
Honestly.
push through the crowd and looks back where you were at
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
just kind of sees how crowded it is and is like, oh
Cool.
fuck.
Next is Varys's turn. What will Varys do? All of his things are attack based. He is gonna try and grapple. This is an opposed strength check. He's gonna try and grapple Endo to try and arrest him. He doesn't necessarily want to kill him at this point, but green is
Hate to see
Endo.
guys fighting.
Clear is Varys.
How dare you? Oh my god, damn it.
He needs our help.
Yeah, so.
But you need help.
I'm
Endo
fine.
Is,
No, you're not.
Endo is,
I'm fine.
No,
Endo
you're not.
is
I am
restrained.
fine. I'll be fine.
You get. You guys just kind of talk to each other in this moment. So Varys is restraining thing. I'll have this work similar to the crowd movement. If he gets another one, he can start to
Yeah.
hold even with his thing down, he has the martial advantage at this point. But Clem, that's your turn. So
Okay.
you are restrained, grappled, similar kind of situation. You have 0 movement unless you can get out of a restrained thing.
Misty Step.
You can do that.
It's verbal.
Oh.
It's verbal.
Okay.
I checked because I was really worried. I was like, if it's somatic,
Yeah.
like I gotta do some hand motions,
Ugh.
then I'm fucked up. But yeah, let me just double check here. Misty Step. Components are verbal. Briefly surrounded by silvery mist, I need to teleport up to 30 feet to a space that I can see, an unoccupied space.
What is that? I think you might as well just go right next to Tag.
Yeah, I'd
Because
say.
yeah, so
Because then
like,
I
lack
can
of
help
better
five,
term.
if
10,
there's any
15,
more
20,
strength
25,
Thinking
30.
about Tag.
So basically, I was just gonna. So because the kinetic jaunt is still in effect, I can move
That's
through
when
the space.
it only turns off when you're incapacitated.
I know.
Right?
I could. Yes.
Cool.
No. Kinetic jaunt is just for the duration.
Okay, cool.
Kinetic jaunt. You can move through the space of another creature, and it does not count as difficult terrain. I just shouldn't end my turn in another creature's space. So I think I would like to escape the grapple by teleporting with the Misty
Yeah.
Step. That's the bonus action. The bonus action is Misty Step. And then it sounds like I can from what Kinetic Jaunt says, but do you think I can use that to weasel between cracks in the guards?
I'll say because they're using their action to make like a shield wall. Like there's a reason that this whole crowd hasn't been able to get in. Like
Yeah, but they're not Misty Step.
I mean, you can Misty Step over them on your next turn. Like, though you will have to use an athletics or
Yeah.
acrobatics check to get over.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that's yeah.
You
That's
gotta, you gotta lean forward more. She just gotta sit.
yeah. Unfortunately, the big old backpack, which is your book.
Indy.
Yeah. So they are making it so you have to go like through them in a figurative sense, not a literal sense.
Yeah.
You would have to go over them, or something.
Or
Because the kinetic jaunt,
We
like
did the thing.
like in canon, makes you just kind of like zippy, right?
You magically empower your movement with dance-like steps,
Yeah.
giving yourself the following benefits for the duration. Like increased walking speed, do not provoke opportunity attacks. You can move through the space of another creature, and it doesn't count as difficult terrain if you end your turn in another creature's space. Or
If it
shunt
was
and
something
take
like
damage.
Blink, then I could see maybe you could like finagle that. But in this situation, since you would technically just be like walking through them, you can't do that.
You can't duck and weave around
You
riot
can't
shields.
ballet around a dude with a tower shield. yeah.
I've already used my action, or my no. I've used my bonus
Bonus
action. I've
action,
not
you
used my
haven't used
action. I
movement
haven't
or
used
action.
any movement. I haven't used any movement.
Nope.
I'm going to. I'm gonna go.
you could hold an action too.
No, because I'm gonna use my action to hide from him.
You just
So-
duck.
so I'm gonna
lower behind
do-
me.
So I'm gonna do like get into the middle where everybody's trying to go. So I'm gonna do like a 5, 10, 15. You know what I'm gonna do.
I'm just laughing because I see, like, I'm just picturing these guards just seeing, instead of people coming toward
Well-
them, they just see like a head kind of bobbing behind people going laterally.
Because I'm
and they're
not,
like, what the fuck?
I'm not front line, but I'm like maybe
You're-
third or fourth in the,
Yeah.
you know, because there's a bunch of people all crowded together, and then I'm just gonna go in the middle there, and I'm going to use my action to hide.
Cool. Give me a stealth check. Roll a 1 like Tag.
Come on. Oh, that's good.
That's
20.
pretty
Nice.
good.
I think that's 20 total.
Cool.
Wait. Yeah, 20 total.
Keep note of that 20. Cool.
My turn
Next-
is over,
next-
and I'm hidden from the fucko.
Next is Endo's turn. Endo is going to try and break out of this. There's going to be another, same dice,
You got this, I know.
same thing.
You got this.
They might be able to hear you.
Oh my god.
From
Yeah.
there.
They're like, wait. Did I
So,
fuck that character?
uh,
Ooh, that's close,
Oh,
but
Endo.
that's a lot closer than
strength.
I
You gotta
have
look
to-
at people's strength.
So Endo has a +4 to strength, so that would be
Damn.
23.
Sweet.
He's
and the
strong.
last one,
If you know
they
what I
like
mean.
locked eyes for a second, and like
Yeah,
Endo
as
had like a moment of maybe Varys will like come around, and then Varys
mhm.
like went for it.
As Endo breaks out and pushes Varys away, it's one of those like slow-mo anime. They're like, you can see
Mhm.
they're looking like the frame is on their eyes,
Yeah.
but you can tell they're like staring daggers, and
Mhm.
they push them back, and they kind of go,
Like I said, I hate watching gays fight.
yeah, just the way.
It's unfortunate.
And
Except all of us are
unfortunately-
gays fighting in this.
I know.
True. So that's Endo's
I mean, he's,
It's
turn.
gay
he's
on
probably
gay
straight.
violence.
He's
Okay.
straight.
Yeah.
I'll eat
All
yeah.
bad guys are straight,
Oh, bad guys is.
unless
Barrett.
said otherwise.
I don't know.
It's the opposite of
Mhm.
because I assume everybody's bi in my real life until I hear
Right.
otherwise,
Mhm.
and it's just the opposite of that. Is I assume everyone who's evil is straight.
I was gonna pose you guys a question, but I don't trust you guys to do something that's not strategic.
Pose us a question.
No, it's okay.
Wait, I want another question now.
One sec. I have to decide what Endo is doing.
I can make a promise not to speak.
That's not what I mean. How low is Endo? Could Endo be select in a turn? Could be ended in a turn. Cool. Endo's just gonna stand there and still be in Raven form. It is the wizard's turn. I was gonna ask you guys if you think Endo would bonus action hide, or like come out of Raven form and bonus action hide, or
Endo?
keep
Oh.
fighting.
Based on what we've seen, I feel like.
But
Yeah,
he's gonna stay
no.
fighting for the
Yeah.
moment because
Yeah.
he's not that
Also,
hurt.
there's
He's hurt.
yeah.
Now Clem, you can kind of see they're about equally hurt.
Oh man,
Varys looks a little worser for wear, but not by much. It's a pretty even fight.
this is such a
Um,
such a tragic situation.
So that's Daeron's wizard's turn. So they can no longer see you because you teleported away and moved.
Hell yeah.
But they can see
They
me.
are going to. You hid, but with an 8.
badly.
That's
It's pretty bad.
Their passive perception is
Yeah,
14, so
it's
they can
so
just see
good
you.
that I didn't try to hide next to you because you had that bad stealth roll.
So since you're there, I'm sorry, these guys are gonna be mean.
That's okay.
You see this kind of big dragonborn wizard point at you, and
Point at me.
yeah,
Oh,
it is.
you don't say.
And they're going to shout a command at you. Give me a. Oh shit! Where is? This is a good save. Where's the mission command? The target must succeed. Wisdom saving throw. Jesus Christ! Sorry.
Ooh, that looked decent. How
It's a
wise were
17.
You.
That's pretty wise.
You hear him scream, "Come!" Like I knew when I was hoping to just get through it, and you guys
I'm
would
so
just
sorry.
come to me.
Sorry.
I'm so
Um,
sorry. My
but,
brain is poisoned, but a big
you-
dragonborn just pointing
You don't
and saying,
ejaculate
"Come."
all over
Okay.
into your pants, and he points at you. You turn back, and for a moment you almost start walking toward him, and then you're like, and you flip him off. And you turn back around.
I'm actually gonna. Can I use a reaction?
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, he didn't damage me. Never mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can't hellish rebuke a command
Fuck!
spell,
That would
unfortunately.
have been so cool though.
Fuck me.
Yeah, Tag just flips him off
that
across.
sucks. Cool.
I don't mean to flip you off, Lexi. You're just in the direction that I pointed.
She has AirPods in. She
Headphones
can
in.
hear. Cool. At the top of the third round, Tag, it is your turn.
Oh.
Well, this dude wanted me to come over, so
Disguise disguise yourself and get to the other side of the
You can assume that he's just looking at you now.
He sees
He's
me
like,
like
"Fuck."
I.
Wait, so
No.
who is this guy?
He's,
This is
he's
one
a
of
wizard,
Darren's
one of the wizards.
wizards.
Oh, him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he should be facing this way. And he went.
Wait, is he the Dragonborn?
Yeah.
Oh.
There's two Dragonborn.
Oh, I got confused.
Or no.
It's not that
No,
Dragonborn.
I
He's just
keep-
a
I keep
Dragonborn.
forgetting.
So the
Okay.
command was him.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So,
Darren's wizard
Oops.
tried to use the command spell and did not. It did not work. You should fucking shoot him.
I'm gonna shoot him.
I like how you're standing up for this. We're not actually sitting down. I just
I know,
wanted us
but I
to
like
be
to stand
balanced.
up.
Okay.
Is that where
I
was?
need to make a map.
Wait, we have bases. Allie and I
But the
have
bases are way. Oh.
They're
yeah.
too big.
They're too big for
But,
this. But
Um,
this is, yeah. I
Yeah,
also have
Tag
bases.
is going to.
Oh, hold on. I got it, baby.
Yeah, my hat.
No, I can just pop these guys off. Okay, I guess that works. I was gonna pop these
They're
guys off.
they're
and you
too
guys
big, but that way we can, stand and look dramatic.
can- Only one of you is sitting.
Clem must sit. It's what makes you look shorter too.
That's true.
Uh-huh.
I need the short
The short legs.
the short legs. I
They're
think I
short
have
le-
some over
the
there.
short
There
legs
is-
that can bend would probably be more accurate.
They're
to how it's
articulating
done.
ones, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, it's so long.
Taking psychic damage.
I'm not even on Adderall.
Okay.
I
Tag is gonna like
I.
turn fully to face this dude, like looking at each other across the crowd,
Mm-hmm.
and after like
Are you
lowering.
gonna shoot a gun in a crowd?
Yes, I'm gonna shoot a gun in a crowd.
Holy fuck.
It's fine. He's gonna drop his hand to his pistol, whip it up, and use.
He's gonna whip it out?
Whip it out. He's gonna whip it out. You know,
Hot.
he did just tell him to come.
Yeah, come.
like, "I'll
No,
oblige."
not like that.
Damn it. Does a 9 hit?
He is a wizard, but he's not that bad of a wizard.
Okay, does
That's
everybody
fine.
just
I have 2
immediately
attacks.
hit the deck when you fire a fucking gun in a crowd?
I can aim over people's
No,
heads.
I know.
We'll see what
but
happens
if you
afterwards.
hear a gunshot
Oh, yeah.
in a crowd, you're gonna hit the deck.
God damn it! All. I don't hit him at all.
You used up those 2 net
I
20s.
used up those 2 attacks. That was great. That's what I get.
I don't remember where you were. I think that's close enough.
Yeah, what are we on? You just made little skis for us.
Mine were 4x4s, like my squares, because I was using this as like the sizing for each,
Oh, sure.
like 5 feet or whatever, and then I just put the 2 ones in the center.
Well, that's.
Cool. You shoot twice.
Actually,
at
no,
him.
I don't want to try to shoot. Tag's just gonna fumble with his gun and he's gonna forget how to reload it for a second, so nothing hits.
Okay.
I don't want him to
shoot. A luck check, a pure luck check with disadvantage. You're looking to get over a 10.
I got 14.
Cool. Yeah. Disadvantage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't hit anybody.
Okay.
Your gun just goes off, and people are like, you see everybody goes like, and then you hear another gun go off over here. And you're like, okay, cool.
Okay.
Whoa. That's
There's
kind of
multiple gunslayers.
yikes. Just the fact that there's
Um,
multiple guns here is.
I mean, and a
says-
firebolt comes over here. You know, like there's
Oh,
shit
okay.
going on. It's not. It would be worse if you hit someone.
Yeah, I didn't want to hit someone I wasn't aiming for.
Okay, so roll me another crowd action. Oh, you don't have to roll your d6. You're no longer d6. Sorry, you don't have to roll your. You're no longer restrained, so you won't get trampled.
Am I rolling
cool.
a d6?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
2 again.
Another 2. Another group of commoners with fucking things try to beat you over the head. They're like, "Don't fucking shoot guns! Why are you shooting at us?" And they try and hit you with
I'm
things.
just shooting at you.
Does a 16 hit?
That's my armor class.
Okay, so it does hit. You take another
5.
5 damage. Yeah.
Bloodagianing.
One guy like swings, but his body weight takes him to the
Mhm.
crowd, and this woman hits you in the back of the head with a flaming chair.
Yeah.
It did not come out of a present, though. It's a little John Cena reference. Next is Varys. Since Varys has distance now, he's
Oh,
gonna
no.
shoot at.
What a dick!
I'm
I
gonna
think you
shoot at
didn't want to
him.
kill Endo.
Let's see. He takes his first attack. It's a literal natural 1.
Nice. I interrupted his shot with my own shot.
Yeah. Roll me a luck check. This is
Me?
actually for something good for
okay.
you guys, I guess.
I don't trust any of these fucking dice.
7.
So the arrow just plinks off the walls and does not hit one of the guards. I'm gonna attack again.
Whoa!
Okay.
Critical
God
hit.
damn it.
So they're going to do. I'm gonna roll this damage because it's actually
It's a very cool monster.
this is
I'm, like,
bad
looking-
news
Sorry,
for
I'm
our
just like
friend.
staring at your shirt all night. It's just very cool looking.
Money witch.
It's very
You
neat.
gotta go with a good hits.
Okay. Endo takes 14 damage
Ouch.
and is going to make a DC 13 Wisdom saving throw.
Endo be wise. Endo be wise. Endo be wise.
He only gets an 11. You see an arrow. How much damage did I say? 14?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see an arrow, Clem, you see an arrow come through. You see the first one miss pretty dramatically. Endo starts to laugh, but then the second one right afterwards hits him right in the shoulder.
Ugh.
Actually, hits him in the shoulder and kind of like explodes out with like a shadowy, like a slow moving shadowy darkness that kind of covers Endo's head.
Oh.
Endo's blinded. Oops, that's not what I wanted to.
Clem's like started like steaming, like with rage. Little like tongues of fire are just like escaping out of his
With
nostrils.
that, not only you can see not only are they blinded, but they look like worse for wear. It's getting pretty dire for Endo. Cool. Next is, did you want to move on your turn?
No,
Okay.
I don't think. Because if I
Uh,
move any closer, these guys are gonna see me before I can disguise myself.
Okay, you gotta get out of the other side fast.
So it's
Get out of
your
this
decision.
crowd. Get out of this crowd. Get out of this
He's
crowd.
going to okay. He's going to move up to you and cast spiritual weapon.
Cool.
You see him cast he comes up to you and looks up to you and like his hands like he goes like that and like an axe forms in his hands that's like kind of on fire.
Nice choice.
Ah, have either of you read the Stormlight Archives?
Mm-mm.
We should sometime.
Mm.
They're very good. But it kind of sounds like a shard of blade.
Oh no, it doesn't appear in his hands. He kind of just grips his fist like that, and an explosion of fire, an axe appears next to him.
Nice.
Well, he doesn't have to hold it. It just
You don't want to hold that? It
just
Isn't
happens?
that like getting in the way of like all the people? You kind of hit somebody right there with that.
You should try hiding again.
It's kind of.
And he just looks at you. That was his action. You get, wait, shit, no, that's a bonus action. He's gonna
Oh
take a
god
swing on
damn
you.
it!
You shouldn't have said anything.
don't bait him.
Weirdo.
I can't.
Ooh, that was almost a 2. An 18 surely hits.
Yeah.
It's tag. Not sure.
Don't call me Shirley.
D8 plus.
It's like that Tumblr post. It's like making a
You-
foot is hard, and don't call me scrub ever again.
Amazing. So it'd be a D8 plus 4. That's 12 damage on tag.
Is it fire?
Hold on.
It's probably
You said it was a
slashing. It's an
fire
axe.
axe, but it's a
Action.
fire axe.
I was saying that for flavor.
Okay.
This is force damage.
Oh,
12.
yeah.
So it appears next to him, and you're like, "Are you gonna use that with your hand?" He says, "You should try hiding," and then just like beats you over the
Yeah,
head with
yeah,
it.
that hurt a lot.
Get the fuck out of there, my dude.
Oh wait,
Now you can help.
Now I can use my fucking reaction. Actually, you shouldn't have came through this fucking crowd and told me to come, because that's rude.
Shouldn't have told me to come, loser.
You shouldn't have told me to like, he gets back up and he says, you shouldn't have told me to come!
You say it in infernal.
You shouldn't have told me to come.
And then, like, the
told me to
axe
come.
that's already in flames, like, next to him, it kind of, like, this is flavor, because it's like, you're surrounded by hellish
Right.
flames, like, it erupts around him more.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to make a dex saving throw, a dex 13 saving throw.
He has a +2 to Dex.
Boo. Are you? Fine.
Ooh.
Fine.
Does he take half damage?
He doesn't take any.
Oh,
wait,
cool.
wait. It takes. Oh,
Half damage on a fail usually.
reading. It takes 2d10 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one.
Okay, roll 2d10s.
Okay.
It's these ones.
Wait. Why does it take? Oh. No, but you succeeded.
Yeah, so shouldn't I take half damage?
2d10s.
On a fail, does it say take half?
Yes. So,
So
didn't I
you,
just?
so you roll the things and you subtract it.
Oh,
Or you
okay.
do it divided in half. Here, just roll this. These are hard to do. So 9 halved, so 4 damage.
Okay.
Ah! Ow! Why?
That's all he does.
So the Icarn guards. Roll, Danny, roll me a luck check. You want to roll above a 10.
Okay. 12.
Cool. The Icarn guards are holding their line. They're not gonna. You see that a couple of them kind of pick their swords up to attack, but then they no, we need to hold this line. We don't need to start attacking.
How reasonable of them.
Right. Cool. Top of the order is Cag.
Wait, did I go?
Oh shit. Wait,
No,
I
Clem
didn't.
didn't go.
I did things super out of order. That's my bad. Clem. Yeah. Go. Sorry.
Okay, cool.
I don't think whatever happened here would have
No, that wouldn't have affected me.
affected you.
I'm wondering how chaotic to be.
You can do whatever
I feel
the
like
fuck you want.
I feel like I gotta be chaotic. There's like a normal way to do this, and then there's like a silly way to do this. I think I'm gonna do the silly way.
Do it.
So I want to just.
Please cast jump on yourself and just jump over this wall of guards.
No, what I'm gonna do is probably worse.
Who's gonna Mario over one of the guards and gonna turn the coins?
Okay.
Good time.
Okay. So this is a first level spell. I'm doing it.
You're making real good use of your first level spells. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. I'm doing my best.
You're doing it.
You can do it.
Okay. So I'm gonna. Okay, wait. I want to make sure I do this in the right order.
Good.
None of this is bonus action actually, so never mind. I'm gonna like.
Tell me what you want to do.
So I want to like.
Maniac.
So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna I'm a couple, one or two rows back from the front people who are trying to beat the guards in the front lines, right? And so I'm gonna try to push through the couple people to get over here, and as I'm doing that, I'm gonna be shouting to the people around me. I'm hit the deck. I'm gonna get you through to the the people, to the other crowd people, and then I'm gonna get right up in front and I'm gonna cast Thunderwave.
Okay. Do they make a strength save, right?
It is a con save.
A con save.
It is a con save. Each creature in a 15-foot
You
cube
mother
originating
actual
from me.
fucker.
So that would be
I didn't look this up and I meant to. I thought it was a strength save.
Oh no, really?
Because when they're in their shield wall, they have advantage on attacks and strength saves.
Yeah,
but
so
it's a con save, so it would make
a
sense.
wave
to
of
have-
thunderous force sweeps out from you. Each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from you must make a con saving throw. On a failed save, a creature takes some thunder damage and is pushed 10 feet away from you. So the 15-foot cube is basically just one around me in all directions. And my intent was that hopefully I wouldn't enrage the crowd because I'd be like, get out of the way. You know what I mean? Like, get out of the
I'll
way.
say they won't
Hit the deck.
aggress on you, but you're gonna take some of their swarm damage down.
Yeah.
So from you,
Oh, it's not a radius. It's a 15-foot cube. So
from you.
yeah, so that just means it's like 3, 3, 3. Like it's just
Okay.
one square around me in all
That actually
directions.
works a lot better than I thought it would.
So it's only taking out like, actually, I think it's just taking out like a chunk of them.
I'll say so
In
you
the
make-
middle,
you make
like
this,
3 of
You're
them.
making this cube, and I'll say it gets 3 guards.
Yeah, it would get 3 guards, and my intent was to punch a hole in the middle of them so that more people can stream through.
Right.
'Cause that's the goal.
This is huge because this. So if they fail the con save, they get blown back, or they
10
take the
feet.
damage.
Both.
And if they save
On a failed save, a creature takes 2d8 thunder damage and is pushed 10 feet away. On a successful save, they take half as much and they are not pushed.
Okay.
So this is
So
like they have
what's
to.
your spell save? They have a +1 to con because they are just dudes. They're not heroes like you
Spell
guys.
attack.
Well,
bonus.
You could say this is a heroic move on your part, helping revolution. Maybe.
I'm just double checking
It
my
should
math.
be
Spell save. It is the proficiency bonus,
3,
the ability score modifier.
5.
So it is 8 plus spellcasting ability modifier plus proficiency.
Be careful you don't
bonus.
do your spell attack.
No, I know. So I think that is just
Should be like an 8 or something.
16 total.
So that's your save? Cool.
Yeah, the save is 16 total.
So they need to roll a 15.
Oh boy, come on.
They need to roll a 15.
I wanna
Which
punch a hole in this
the
wall.
odds are in your favor. You need at least 2 of these guys to fail. 2 of them failed.
And one of them
One of them
succeeded?
succeeded.
What does it mean if you miss or if you meet it? Does it
Um,
go with the defender or the attacker or
I'll say if it was you guys defending against one of my attacks, you would want it to go with the defender. So that's how I'm going to rule it. Because I don't want this to happen. So I would want it to work in my favor.
if the target meets or succeeds, they succeed.
Cool. So you tell me, I'll use this guy as kind of an idea of where a person is. Actually, no, they would be here because this person already died, so one of those people move. That was a good move on your part. So I'll say these 2 people fail.
Mm-hmm.
So 10 feet.
10 feet away from me.
So
Directly, I guess.
5.
So, well, I'm right in front of him, so yeah, he'd be punched
Do you want
out
to go
that
straight
way.
back?
I was thinking so
he's
so
here.
I'm like trying to get in the corner
Mhm.
between them, so hopefully he would be pushed back that way.
Cool.
He would be pushed back
He'll
that
go
way.
I'll say
Into
he
him.
only goes 5 feet, but that pushes him back 5 feet because it's just a human going into him. Punching a hole in the shield wall. This guy's knocked prone. There are
Yeah, there's 2 more there.
4.
Oh, no,
5,
'cause
6, 7, 8,
His
9,
his
10.
he's the replacement for the first guy. who died.
Right. So the
Yeah.
people, there's 6 people here and 4 people here.
Yes.
And you didn't take any movement. Do you want to take your movement?
I took 5 movement to get into
Do you
the
want to
corner.
take the rest of your movement?
But I will take the rest. I don't have a bonus action to use, so I'm gonna take the rest to just literally get here.
You want to go in front of Endo.
Yeah.
Um,
And like
I'll
I
say
imagine.
this is the last time one of Varys' attacks did 16 damage.
I know.
Is that where you want to move?
It should be.
Okay.
Thematically, I think I should, right?
I just
Um,
wanted to double check.
So yeah, so like I'm like pushing people through the crowd. I'm like getting right up close to the guards. I'm like casting a thunder wave. They rocket out,
Okay,
and then
actually,
I'm like running
the
in
guards
front of Endo.
Take damage.
They do. Oh, 2d8, yeah. Thunder damage.
Then I'll also roll a save for the crowd.
1, 2, so that is an 11 thunder damage per failed guard.
Oh god. Okay.
11
and then
thunder per failed
5.
guard.
So many guards.
And then
so
6 for the one who succeeded.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you said 11 damage.
11 if you fail, and 6 if you succeed. Or right? 5 or 6. I think it's rounded up.
Help me. You guys will have to help me remember who took the damage. It's this guy.
Yeah.
It won't really matter now that their line is broken, until it's their action and they can try and reform their line.
Yeah.
And then 5 damage. That'd be 11. And the rest are at 16.
Chaos.
I blew the line open.
Yeah.
I mean, stuff like that turns into wars.
Yeah.
Very less so than this. So,
So actually, my hope is to just now the thunder wave launches them out, and I'm just like running and just like right in front of Endo, looking scrappy, but I know that he's gonna do so much damage to me.
okay. Luckily, Varys already went in the order.
Yeah, but I'm last in the order, or close to last, so isn't he close
Daron,
to
our wizards already went, so that doesn't count. It's Endo's turn, and then the guard's turn, and then back to the top.
Oh, cool.
But I believe I said this round that the guards decided not to attack. So I
Yes.
fucked up the order, so I'll take the L on that one. They've already gone. The last person to go in this round is Endo.
Mm-hmm.
Endo sees this happen in front of. Oh, sorry. I have to make a roll for the crowd.
Oh, he doesn't see.
The crowd fails.
He's blinded. He doesn't see
He
my.
doesn't see
He doesn't see my
anybody.
beautiful. I'm like
Just hears
Endo.
a
I'm
bunch
like
of insane
Endo.
Give me a luck check to see whether or not you remember to be like, you remember that he was blinded, so you visibly be like, hey, it's me. Is it above a 10?
14?
Yeah, you can say whatever you want to him.
I would just be like, Thunderwave, which is the spell emits a thunderous boom audible out to 300 feet, and that was like pretty close to him. So he just hears like a huge
an
amount
explosion.
a huge amount of thunder, an
But
explosion.
like a thunderclap, I guess.
Guards are
Um,
like flown in directions, and then I am just as before people start speaking again, right after the explosion, I'll be like Endo, like right next to him. Oh man, this is a dramatic love triangle situation. It's not even really a love triangle because I guess they hate each other.
Kind of like an X.
It's kind of like two chevrons.
Is that
Oh, I guess that is an X. And then, sorry. And then you're at one of the points, and I guess tagged somewhere in there. Who knows?
Is he?
Oh.
I thought he was just.
You tried to make looks. You tried to make eyes. I
Yeah,
remember at one
didn't-
point.
didn't happen.
Super didn't work.
Because I rolled a natural 20 on my fuck roll.
So
or
now-
whatever.
On my fuck roll.
He. Let me see the headed condition. Because lots of things just changed.
I was so hoping that I was gonna get to Endo before he died. Just that's it.
You were an attack away.
Yeah, I know.
This is really important, so I don't want to fuck it up.
Man, this has got a lot happening.
Until the start
It's not
of
even
the archer's
yet.
next
This is a high yield
turn.
session.
Cool. So, Clem, is what the fuck? Why are you here?
Tag and I came back for you.
Why?
You sounded like you were in danger. We need to get you out of here.
I can't see. Endo's kind of in shock right now because
I
not
would
only
be.
could he not see you're here now, and he thought he was fighting his
I just
ex.
love to show up when people can't see
You're
me.
just there.
I love
Are
to
you-
talk to people.
Why are you here?
I love
Are
to
you-
talk to
who
people
are
who can't
you?
see me.
Endo says, "Are you invisible again?"
Super unfortunately, no.
Oh my god. Okay, so then, you're talking to him. So he comes and grabs you by the shoulders and do an opposed strength check to move you behind that.
Oh no! Wow. I'm gonna refuse because I want to be between him and Varys.
Right.
But I have no strength because I'm a
You're
wimp.
a baby.
I'm a wimpling.
Little tiny
So this opposed strength check isn't gonna go.
twinkling.
I'm a twinkling.
He only has plus. Oh,
I always
But he does
play,
not have-
I always play twinklings. You know my
he got
number.
8. You have to beat a 12.
Wow.
He doesn't have.
Come on, -1.
Wow.
What'd
You want?
get?
Yeah, you beat
19
it.
minus 2, 17.
Dig your
So-
heels in.
You dig
This
your
is the
heel-
strongest Clem has ever been.
This giant,
It's like,
this large raven person is trying to move you, and through the sheer force of your will,
I'm not going to
you're
stop protecting
disallowing
you.
it.
I am not going to stop protecting you.
He's just aghast. I'll just say that this is more of him not really being able to understand and comprehend what's going on. Endo tries to move you and cannot.
Wait. Okay, yeah.
He. I'm gonna do a wisdom save for him to decide what Endo's going to do. Because he's trying to figure out. He's doing calculus in his brain to see how to get you
What
two
is
out of there.
what does inspiration do? I just noticed on my character sheet that I've been having inspiration.
You had
this whole
inspiration for rolling a nat 20 on trying to fuck Endo, I actually
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
I think it
I
gives
think-
you a free advantage.
time. That would be the time to use it.
Yeah.
Is this
Okay, Endo succeeds on their
advantage on 1? Yeah, you're right.
they succeed on their wisdom save. So they're gonna do the smart thing and not the emotional thing. They say they point in the wrong direction because they're blinded. We're gonna have a long talk about this because
We sure as hell are.
we're not that close. And they come out of Raven form. The next thing, as soon as you can, disappear. And they're gonna roll a stealth check. They're gonna bonus action hide to try and get out of here.
Oh, 'cause they're a rogue. I guess they could do that.
Ooh, not super great. They're pretty hurt. They only roll a 10.
I wish I could give luck to someone
that's a
else.
Passive perception that's not going to pass anybody's perception. You can feel them kind of just go to stealth, and they just stumble back, and they're when you look at them, and they're kind of discombobulated, but they're no longer in Raven form.
That's not good.
Yep, it is not good.
We're not that close. I gave him the best fucking he's ever had.
Hey, you don't know if it's the best fucking Endo's ever
Roll
had.
to see if it's the best fuck Endo's ever had.
Didn't it? What?
roll
what?
a contested luck
No.
check to see
What?
if my NPC.
No. But what was it?
it was a
charisma,
natural. It was a
or-
natural 20.
It was a
I rolled a
charisma.
natural 20.
It was a
it would be
charisma check.
it would be like a flat charisma check. Opposed luck checks.
So this is just luck.
Yeah.
If you fuck better
What
than
if I
Varys.
should I use my lucky for this?
No,
Don't.
you should not.
Cannot.
What'd you get?
It's 3 compared to 11.
So it's like top 5, but it's not number 1. In the back of your mind,
Memorable.
you're starting to wonder if Varys is also up there, and if that's why this is so contested.
I bet Varys is not. I
Oh.
bet he's not. No
Not
way.
a good lay.
No, I don't
No.
think so.
So does he not reciprocate?
Yeah, I think he's a little bit of a lazy lover.
Is Varys a pillow princess?
Amazing. I'm not gonna. You guys have to ask Endo
Hey
later. Tag,
Varys.
it's your turn.
What is the flow of the crowd right now?
If people started streaming in?
People, it's not on their turn.
Damn it.
You could see everybody's like everybody's fired up.
Okay.
Everybody's gonna start moving here.
Because I was
Because
just gonna
it's
let
like
I'm gonna
they were
become
kinda-
a
they were
revolutionary
kind
war
of doing that
hero.
thing where they're like in like I don't know if you've seen crowds like
Yeah,
act
no.
Like
or
a
they kind of do
kinda
like a
wave.
wave to
Yeah.
like push with like everybody's strength.
Yeah.
They were doing that, and now that they don't like have to spend their time doing that, they can move and attack now.
Hell yeah.
So they can have people start to stream in here. Like I'm gonna start moving the
Glenn
crowd.
said ACAB.
Like they can now attack the other guards and also stream
Yeah.
in.
Okay.
So
Because my intent was hopefully, when they get there eventually, that there's just going to be so many people there that Varys is obscured from hitting us. But it looks like that's got a bit to happen. I think Varys might go before it.
Varys goes right after the crowd.
Right after the
Fingers
crowd.
crossed it goes my way. Fingers crossed it goes my
Fortunately
way.
for you
Let's see.
guys. And I'll give you some good graces, Clem, because the people in front saw you do this. Well, they also got hurt by this, but they're like, they got.
Break a couple eggs to break the cop line.
Mhm.
I hope they don't take it personally because I did say hit the deck. I'm gonna let you through.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you gotta get out of the range
Yeah.
of that guy.
He's gonna flip this dude off and then move away, taking whatever opportunity attack.
Cool.
And before doing that, bonus actioning a second wind,
That's a good call.
which is 1d10 plus 6. I can never count my d10. Thank you. So that's just 10 back, which is
That's an attack.
That's okay. That's better than it was.
Mm-hmm. So he's gonna take an opportunity attack. He super misses. He's a wizard.
Cool. Yeah. No. Tag just walks off into the crowd, flipping him off.
He swings down, or he goes like, and like the thing
Yeah,
swings
it's-
by.
Maybe
and
if you
misses.
used it with both hands, you'd actually hit something. Garbage.
He doesn't. No. I said for you guys below a 10 would hit somebody else. He hits one of the crowd. He kills. He does his damage to the crowd.
Hey, Dayron's
Oh,
guys are attacking the
God.
crowd.
Oh dear.
I'll get it. I'll. Dude. Oh, no.
What?
He did a significant amount of damage to the crowd. You do your thing and I'll.
Does the crowd have collective health?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Ooh. That's less people.
Okay.
That kills a couple people.
Oh Jesus!
These
Like
are-
Tag just ducks.
Tag starts to move and like he sends it forward and like
Mhm.
lances a couple people.
And then taking his movement, kind of weaving through the crowd before everyone rushes in.
Oh no.
Well.
Yeah? No, I said oh no for me.
Oh,
for
for
my
you.
guys.
Tag is going to, eye for an eye, look over at where Varys is at,
Mm-hmm.
and I
Do
can
you have
do
line of
this.
sight on him?
Oh, 'cause
like-
that guy's prone.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not even like taking, like, kind of brief glance over at you, over at Endo, and then just, like, lobs a darkness, like, straight onto Varys.
Is that an action?
It is.
Okay, cool. How big is that?
It's a 15-foot radius.
So the same kind of square.
It's the same kind of square.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll do this is the darkness centered on him.
Mm-hmm.
Insane.
And then Tag's just kind of at the precipice of this whole crowd that's ready to rush in.
Oh no. That's not good.
We're like revolutionaries.
Yeah. Ooh, I need to charge my laptop. Is there another plug in there?
Yeah.
You can unplug me.
No,
I'm at,
no, I can
I'm at,
unplug
I'm
the
at
nightlight.
100. I'm good.
No, it's not.
Okay.
I'll use it then.
Oh, yeah, you can use it.
I'll use the same charger then. We can unplug the nightlight because it's bright outside.
Nightlight, great.
Fine,
Good?
fine.
Is the mirror okay?
Yeah, I think it's good. My head's good. It's
Man,
good.
I kind of wanted to, like, use him attacking
you could
people.
have killed him.
I didn't.
You have the damage capacity to kill him.
I know.
To kill
well, I do.
Varys?
But do the dice want me to kill anybody?
Varys?
Very rarely.
I mean, you Tag does a shit ton of damage.
When I can.
Wait,
when
you
I
have,
do.
you have enough to kill Varys?
If Tag attacks twice, Tag does 46 plus
Jesus
your strength,
Christ.
plus your attack mod twice. That's 46 is 24 plus you have the
Plus the
capacity. If you hit
yeah.
both twice and roll well, you can kill Varys
Yeah.
right here.
I feel like Endo wouldn't like it if I killed Varys.
Cool. That's the crowd action.
Also killing the,
rolled
like-
Wait,
last time?
what's the crowd action?
I
it's
rolled
the-
last time. Your
Roll
turn.
me a d6. I will say, because of your positioning, the crowd action that's the trampling is going to happen to you anyway. Okay, so this was this is going to work a little differently because of how I specifically wrote this. I wrote, you see one of Daeron's wizards appear in the crowd next to you, make a stealth check. If they see you, they get an action on you. If they don't, you get one on them.
Oh.
So they have the movement to get 10, 20, 25, 30. They have the movement to get here. I'll say there's enough going on with the thunderclap with all this, spell casting. They are gonna do a perception check, and people are like about to start running through to Tag. Tag is the closest, so that's gonna be the one that they're looking for.
You're taking a lot of the punches for,
That's okay.
for this adventure. I'm sorry.
They're gonna do it
That's what I'm built for.
with.
Is it?
I'm kind of doughy.
You
Same.
can either roll. We can do it as it's written, and you can roll a stealth check, and I can roll a perception check, or he can roll just perception to see. I guess you roll
I'll roll
a
my
stealth
stealth.
check,
I'll roll
and
stealth.
I'll roll a perception check. But this is more so like what if you get hit
If
by
it's,
this
yeah,
thing, because he'll get a
simultaneously.
free action
Yeah.
on you.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Wait, but
that's
that's
close.
a 10. This is 10.
Okay, that's a 10. His perception is +4, and that's an 8.
Tag remembers his horn and ducks
close.
down just like a little bit
Yeah.
more.
As you get there,
my
you feel the crowd starting to bump into you, and then it goes, and you duck
Just
down,
kinda
and then he
sinks.
just kind of looks over and doesn't see you. Excuse me.
Wow.
Okay.
Lucky,
That
lucky,
makes
lucky.
it
Next
extra
lucky.
roll
is
up.
Keller. Keller is going to do a strength check with disadvantage.
Because he's on a horse
'Cause
and he's
he's
booking it out of the
Totally,
Horse
sea.
totally fucking forgot
Salt,
about him.
Salt.
But also, he's doing what he wants, which is to leave. Like he wanted
He's
to. He
going
wanted
where
to.
Salt wants to go.
Remember, he wanted to set up on an island
doesn't
somewhere.
deserve it.
He is continuing his life of not doing what he wants to do.
He's
You-
currently tied to a horse.
He is
Yeah,
tied
no,
to
but-
a horse careening through a city. If this
But-
isn't where he wants
But
to be.
he wants to like escape to his island.
Damn it.
Remember?
14.
Didn't he want to retire on an
DC
island?
15 to get out of freaking
I
bondage.
remember that.
He wanted to basically live on a silent monk island.
To get out of bondage.
Yeah.
To
No.
have proficiency.
Okay.
Yeah.
Keller is going
Still
out of the
attached to the
city.
horse.
At the end of this thing, we're going to do. I don't even know. No, I don't want to say death saves because you're not like dying, but we're gonna. I'm
Just see
gonna
where
have
the
to,
horse
to
drops
see
him.
what happens to this horse.
And you don't even need to tell us.
I don't need to, but I feel like I
It'll be
want
a-
to.
it'll be
I want
a
to
Deus
open and
Ex-
clear.
A Deus Ex Machina at the end of the campaign. The big bad will be
What is the
Keller.
horse that killed Keller?
Yeah.
We just
I
it's
misread the
actually the
person.
horse ran around a corner, turned into Barrett, and just
I
started
knew
stabbing.
it.
No. Okay,
Damn,
that's
tragic.
that's Keller. Next is the crowd swarm. So, in addition to their actions, their 2 attacks and their movement that they now get, you're gonna roll me a strength save. You're the better person to be having to do this because you have a good strength. Give me you have to beat a DC 13.
This dice is on thin fucking ice. I swear
Not
to
to
God.
die.
No. We're gonna do better because I
Use one of my dice.
No. I'm gonna will this dice to do better. It's the 13.
13 exactly.
Yeah.
That meets it, so it succeeds it.
Thing.
You are a lucky
Thing.
duck.
This is really
Fucking
skin of our
ice.
teeth.
Okay, so
So glad
they're
I
not
s-
taking their attacks on you because you're just a dude who's standing in front of them for some reason.
You
So
look like you're one of them, maybe.
You kind of look like you're one
a
of
little
them.
bit, little
So
bit.
I'm gonna have them move in this kind of like 20-ish foot cube.
This is very Fire Emblem for me.
So they're gonna
Well, with all
get-
the movements in the red and the
Mhm.
blue,
So they're gonna kind of get
you know how
into
they.
this space.
Yeah, you can know how they move.
Mhm.
But yeah.
So this is now full of commoners.
Hell yeah.
And because they're going through a choke point, it reduces their movement a bit. But very soon, this is gonna be bad news
For the guards.
for everyone. I mean, you guys, you're not in the crowd.
I
so you
may
won't
have
take
just
any
killed the
damage.
count.
You basically have killed the count, depending on how things go. So they're gonna do an attack on this guy with advantage.
Just gonna stab him on the
prone.
ground.
He's fucking dead.
Damn.
They killed
Brutal.
this guy.
Sorry, dude. You were between me and Endo.
So two of the
My
guards
most recent
over.
lover.
So there's 9 people. I'm really excited for 3 more guards to die.
How many guards have we lost?
You've lost.
only lost 3.
I'll just say those are the extra guards. You've mainly lost guards here,
Yeah.
which is interesting. And then they're gonna
It's
do
closer to where
an
we
attack,
started, I guess.
another attack on this guy, and that also hits. These fucking swarms doing work. 12 damage, and one of the guards was hurt because of the thunder wave.
Mm-hmm.
So now they'd have to use all their. Oh no, this guy's dead. Since you caused this, flip a coin.
Since I caused this, what do you mean? What did I cause? Oh, you mean the Thunderwave thing or this
Yeah,
whole
they're either
adventure?
gonna
Because
split their-
arguably both.
They're gonna either.
Jesus
Could have
Christ.
caught that.
Yeah. That's
so
the-
they killed another guard
That's a cool coin.
that had that's an AdPod coin. They killed another guard. They killed the guard that had 5 health, and they injured another guard to death's door. If anything happens to this guard, they're gonna die.
Oh my gosh.
Because they finished off one of the 2 guards that you did full damage to.
The shield wall was the only thing keeping these guards alive because as soon as it's
Mhm.
broken, they're kind of
They're vulnerable.
kind of weak sauce. They're getting munched left and right.
Cool. So yeah, the guard's shield wall is down. So now they all act independently because there's not 5. Okay, these guards could form something, but they would have to start killing commoners to remake to join this wall back up.
They'd have to kill me.
And they'd have to kill you because you're there now. So guards are kind of fucked. It's
I guess I
Varys'
picked a
turn
side.
now.
And
You
their
picked a
leader
side.
is in a swirling orb of
Okay,
darkness.
so
I picked to decide
in
whether I intended to or
darkness.
not.
Do you need me to?
I'll look it up. That's good.
Does the darkness follow him?
As long as I'm
It's
concentrating on it.
On this spot, I think you can move it.
You choose the point. If you choose a point on an object you're holding or one that isn't, the darkness emanates from the object and moves with it.
So do you want to cast it on him or on
It's
the
on
ground?
him.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So this 15.
Like I don't want him to be able to fucking see.
Like,
Like fuck you. And a creature with dark vision can't see through this darkness, and non-magical light can't illuminate it.
insane. So he hears the commotion but didn't see the commoners come through,
Mm-hmm.
and he's gonna try. He's gonna use his movement to run straight forward. His movement, and then he's gonna hit a wall of commoners. I'll say he's right here, and then he is gonna do a wisdom save with disadvantage, because he's pissed
I
that
would be.
somebody that he can't see Somebody cast darkness on him.
This also lasts for up to 10 minutes. As
Right.
Long as I'm
It's
talking.
a,
10
it's,
yeah.
it's, a,
minutes.
it's a concentration spell, so you'll have to do the concentration
Wowie
save.
zowie. When you take damage?
When you take damage.
Okay.
But until then, he can't see. So he's stopped.
Bad for an archer.
Yeah,
Precisely.
and he's going to. I'll adjust the that.
We can just imagine that it's.
He is going to do a Wisdom save with disadvantage. A DC 15. If he fails this, he's going to start attacking commoners. He's going to attack this.
Just attack randomly.
Yeah.
Like start.
It's gonna be kind of bad for him, given
gonna-
how many
it's gonna be
fucking
bad
people
for
there are.
His Wisdom is +2. He needs to roll a 13 or higher, and he has disadvantage.
Ooh,
he super
wow.
fails. He takes his. You guys can kind of see this happening through the commoners. He takes 2 stabs and deals. I guess he's supposed to roll to hit, but they don't have. I guess it's gonna
Is
be
it bad that we kind of picked Dayron's side, right? Because Dayron was the one that encouraged the crowd, and
Well,
we're kind of helping the crowd.
I was gonna try and throw it back at Dayron a little bit by being like,
12
"Hey,
and-
Dayron's wizards just killed a bunch of people. Like he's not on your side either.
Yeah,
He's
Okay.
just using you."
and it's true. They're
He
just
gets 2
pawns, I
hits
guess.
I don't
on
know.
the crowd, and I'm gonna say for ease, it removes some
Would
of
you
their
like a, I
some
can
of
get you
their.
like a
Towel.
cloth?
He removes 3 of their. He effectively like killing a bunch of them and like reducing their like numbers. I was really hoping you guys wouldn't attack this, so I didn't really think through the like mechanics of like how the blob would move.
Oh,
But I'm just gonna say he like reduces the swarm's advancement on this by like 3 squares, the squares that are around him.
okay.
And then this moves also.
Here, wait.
Are you making darkness to follow him?
Oh, that's good. This is kind of like
That's pretty
Wow.
that's
Did
pretty
you just
perfect.
eyeball that?
Yep.
Damn.
Perks of being an artiste.
Art major
It allows you to shred paper accurately.
and quickly.
Accurately. Okay. So yeah, that's kind of bad news for the crowd, actually. So this is no longer here. A lot of this is gone, and I'm just gonna eyeball it kinda and say that the main crowd is now here.
There's not a lot of people anymore.
There's not a lot of people. There've been like the thunder damage, instead of killing people, I'll say it made some
Dispersed.
people leave. They're like, oh fuck. It blew one guy literally out of there. Him killing some people kind of like reduced their like power, health. There's a couple of dead bodies there. The soldiers are kind of questioning themselves. You see, I guess now that you guys give me a perception check on these guys if you want.
Oh, wow.
16.
So
21.
these guys are kind of at Camille's and Varys's level as far as like strength, but they haven't moved this whole time.
Just been hanging out.
Clem, you would know, even especially from that perception check, you reckon these as like the Count's guards.
Oh.
So like
Personal guards.
there are like several more of them, like probably with the Count like locking him in a room, and
Okay.
then like you can assume that that means like this is the way to the Count, or at least where the Count's like stashed, and they're making sure that nobody gets through here.
Okay.
They're like kind of Varys level in strength, but instead of archers, they're like sentinels.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So yeah, an insane couple of actions, if I do say so myself. After Varys, it is Clem.
I didn't think my turn would come up again so soon. Sorry.
We're charging.
I have an idea, but oh, I need to mark that off. Well, because I can't see him either.
Yes. You can make an attack on him with disadvantage. I'm pretty sure that's how darkness works. Or like invisibility. If you know someone's there, but you can't see them.
I mean, you're kind of shooting
You're
into
shooting.
a 15 foot.
Also, you'd have to like move to then not hit people.
No, I've got ideas. There's no way I can get him and a guard in a 10-foot radius sphere, but not crowd. I guess if I do it right here, maybe that would get
10.
this guard and him.
So 10-foot radius is
Radius.
hard because here we'll do. I'll grab this guy. I wish I had Brennan's handy dandy cool ruler. So that's that. That would be 10 feet. So a 10-foot radius would be like centered on a square. Would hit. I'll say it would hit him and like do half damage to the crowd.
The crowd's
And you could do a deception check if you're worried about the crowd targeting you. You could do it with advantage because you're not the guy who just stabbed 2 people, but you know there is a cloud of darkness. You know things are magically happening around here. There's a crow dude that just turned on into a crow.
I'm just I'm the crowd's chaos. Regardless of whether or not I like agree with the crowd being chaotic is its own benefit.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna intentionally do it kind of behind Varys.
Cool.
I'm gonna cast a shatter behind Varys, so it hits him and does not hit the crowd.
Cool.
So, a sudden, loud ringing noise, painfully intense, erupts from a point of your choice within range.
Mm-hmm.
Each creature in a 10-foot radius sphere centered on that point, and I can't see him, so I'm basically just kind of eyeballing
do it
based
in
on
a-
the kind of center of the darkness. Must make a con save. A creature takes thunder damage on a failed, half as much on a successful. He's not made of inorganic material.
He's
Okay.
just
It's
an
just the dude.
orc? Is it a half orc, right?
I think so.
I don't remember. I thought he was something else, but I
He was a
can't
big
remember.
old guy.
Okay, so con.
He has a
di-
plus
con.
1.
It's a 16.
Failed.
Nice. Okay.
Freaking fuck him up.
Okay. I'm just doing it at the second level, the normal level. So that's a normal 3D.
Half orc ranger.
Cool.
Okay, 1 damage, 5 damage total, and 9 damage total. 9. Ow.
Skinny.
9 damage total thunder damage on him. Oh, so I'm gonna do that
Mhm.
as an action, and then be like Endo, like we're not gonna be able to like handle all of everything that's
Endo
going
can
on.
see again.
Oh, great.
Yay.
Okay.
The blindness ends at the
Cool.
beginning of his turn.
We can't handle everything that's going on still. Like we gotta bounce. We gotta regroup with the others. Like let's leave.
I'll follow you. This is
Get out of here.
so much worse than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, we gotta get out of here. I am. Yeah.
You still have movement.
You are injured. You should hide and leave.
I'll do my best.
Okay.
You go now on your turn, though. It's
I mean, it is my turn.
You need to. I'll
So-
follow you.
I guess I will do shatter, and then I'm just going to run in
Yeah.
what direction
Yeah.
though?
How do we get out of here?
Because I'm out of my spells that let me teleport somewhere
I'll make this a
faster.
little bit more defined, so we can,
Like just run back through.
square.
But does it mechanically to you, Lucas, mean anything if I'm going upstream? Is that harder than normally moving through the crowd?
Because I feel like it should,
I'll say
right?
it's here is the worst part, and then here, since people are just kind of still moving, you can kind of like, you know, like a con, like you're walking through a con. It'll be like a bird. So I'll say this is difficult terrain because people are like shoving to get through, and then here will just be normal for ease. So this 15-foot cube that you're in.
Okay.
So you can use your movement to get through here.
But then when is Endo's turn relative
Oh.
to the others?
With your bonus thing, you don't get affected by difficult terrain.
The kinetic jaunt. That's
So
true.
you can take your full movement.
That's true. But I just don't want to leave him behind to deal with his own stuff on his own turn.
You could get him to me, and then I can help action.
Can I like drag him for a reduction in my movement or something?
I'll say you can reduce 10 feet, and he can. I'll say if you both give up 10 feet, you can move at the same time.
Okay.
Cool.
So
that'll get you 20 feet together.
oh wait, so it because my Misty Step increased it by 10 feet. So is that just my normal, or
For you would be 30 for
Endo would be
and
20,
then you'd be
and I'm
20.
just going by the slowest guy, him.
so you can
So we'll do
give
20.
up 10 more of your feet.
Yeah, so we'll do 20, I guess, then.
Cool.
To move is like a
Use
pair.
crew.
So, like, you know, like a 5, 10, 15, 20?
So we're all just blocking the way.
Oh, you technically. Okay, you.
Right? Is that anything?
I'm gonna do a perception check for this guard to see if they could tell that you cast the shatter. As if they could tell, then they're gonna do an opportunity attack on you because you left their space. No.
Also, they can't do
They're-
opportunity attacks on me.
Oh,
They could on Endo.
yeah, but
No.
Endo didn't technically leave his threatened area.
Oh, wow, that's
Um,
awesome.
So yeah, insane.
I guess I see
This
you.
is Endo's
We got
turn.
Endo, we gotta bounce.
Yeah, we gotta get up.
Endo
Oh,
moves.
dude behind us.
What?
Dude,
Oh, God.
don't stand up too tall. Endo,
Yeah.
take your crouch.
Cool. It's Endo's turn now. They're going to. You guys are technically in the crowd now.
Yep.
We are one.
And they can leave me behind.
I'm gonna try and hide.
Okay. Man, they're
They
They're
are.
hurting.
they're
pretty
hurting.
bad.
They're hurting
They
fucking
did.
bad.
They're not doing too hot.
They got a 15. That's not horrible.
That could be a
That
lot
beats
worse.
passive perceptions.
Sweet.
So they are hidden. Somebody will have to actively look for Endo. Specifically, you can assume one person
Yeah.
who would do that.
Yeah.
Don't get hurt because
They-
your darkness is keeping Varys at bay.
Uh-huh. Try not to.
They whisper in your ear, should I attack anyone or should I stay hidden?
No, we just gotta get out of here.
Yeah, you see them put their spear, like you're an ally so you can see them. So you see them put their spear down a little bit. Cool.
I mean,
Endo
you
still
can-
wants to kill.
I mean, you can stab a guard next to us if you want to like kill him from behind, right? Because wouldn't that open up the
They're
guards
not-
more and create more chaos?
They're not technically a rogue, so they don't get sneak attack. But they're
Oh.
like, oh, should I attack?
The one next to us,
They're gonna roll 2 attacks.
to our right.
This one?
Yeah.
Cool. They
Am I a
get
terrible
plus
person?
8, 16, and yeah, they totally hit both, and they do 16 damage.
Scream in the crowd.
You just hear a guard next to you get brained. This guy is dead.
Oh, we can go.
Replaced.
Which is good because that way we can get out of here.
But they're no longer hit. Yeah, I got this far. They're no longer hidden, and the guards just saw him stab someone.
Oh man, should have done that in the other order, I guess. Dang, Endo.
Shit, I didn't think about that.
But there's so many people around us.
I've lost a bunch of blood.
My blood. I need that for living.
Cool. Next is the wizard.
The wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Did you?
I hid successfully last.
You hid successfully.
He didn't see me last
Yeah,
time.
see you this time. What was your roll?
15.
15. Okay.
Yeah.
He's gonna roll.
Or no, it was a 10 and he got an 8.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's right.
So on this turn though, that means his passive perception kicks in.
Okay.
So he can see you. You didn't try to mask yourself or whatever, so you can see both.
I'm trying
of
to get
you.
through, so I'm not hiding.
What is he going to do?
I shouldn't have cast Shatter on Varys, I think, because he was already kind of incapacitated. Now I really don't have very many spells that allow me to like get places quickly.
It's okay. We just gotta make it.
I'm gonna drop a tiny hut in the middle of the crowd. Oh, it takes a minute to cast. Never mind.
The wizard is going. Where are they?
Would harmless tremors be scary to a crowd? Would a crowd even feel?
They're
harmless
creating tremors right now.
Yeah.
They're making about as much of a earthquake as the Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
I
fans
knew
did.
Yeah.
you were literally. I knew you were
dang
gonna
it.
say
So
that.
he
As soon as
is
you said
going
harmless
to.
tremors, I was like, we are at most 30 seconds away from making the Taylor Swift seismic event reference.
You guys, he's holding his action and he moves out of the crowd. That's 9, 10, 15, 20. Wait.
Because he's moving against the movement of the crowd. He's a little skinny wizard guy.
He's not a skinny wizard guy. He's not
He is a-
strong,
he
but
is a
he's
dragonborn.
large, but he's not like beef.
Yeah.
That's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So he just moves out there and he's holding action.
Keep that for him.
The Icarn guards are now going to go. They are no longer shield wall, so they're no longer acting as one. So I'm going to roll for each of them.
Oh no.
Yeah.
By action economy, we're gonna die.
This is not great for you guys, but they're also just guards, so they can't do a whole hell of a lot. So they move here. This one, where's Endo's? I'll say Endo's there. Okay, so an attack on you.
Wait, Endo didn't use his turn to do any movement?
No, you both used your movement at the same
Yeah.
time.
Oh,
'cause
okay.
You're moving
Oh, that's
simultaneously.
right, that's right, that's
Um,
right. I was about to be like, fucking idiot.
Cool. So
Gotta get it together.
they are going to take some attacks. They're going to take an attack on you, Clown.
Okay.
8 doesn't hit. Whiffs
No, I guess it doesn't.
it.
Wow,
He's
that's kind
going
of
to
a-
take an attack on Endo. 17.
Ooh, looks like it hits.
Please don't fall unconscious in the middle of the crowd.
It does hit. They do 6 damage. Endo is looking bad, but not that bad.
Okay.
Can't take many more of those
No.
though. Looking worse for wear.
Okay.
I'll tell you, Endo's at 8 health.
Oh,
and
that's lovely.
You guys need to get through here. You guys will take at least one more crowd action.
I gotta take 2.
Depend. What?
Oh, wait. We're going that way?
Like if you guys are going like
As
I was thinking we
short
were gonna go
distance.
that
I was
that
thinking
way.
that
Like,
way also.
basically
Yeah, 'cause I
the
think
shortest
This
distance.
way.
To avoid opportunity attacks for you to. So basically, everybody's gonna take at least one opportunity attack while moving.
Basically.
But the
Unless we
shortest
disengage.
movement will be here.
Yeah.
You can disengage,
Yeah.
but then you can't attack.
Yeah.
That's actually a really good idea.
It is
You will
an
still take the
action.
crowd ad.
Oh, and then maybe Endo's a rogue, right?
Yeah. Ish.
He's powerful. He's like a half rogue.
yeah.
To give him such a
Multi-class.
strong his class is basically Were-Raven.
Yeah.
And then to make it make sense for what we were doing, I was like, okay,
Mechanically
he also
rogue.
gets the hide as a bonus action, but that's the only part of cunning action he gets.
Oh, okay. Damn.
So these
My
two,
love of cunning action.
this one hit, this one hit. This guy, these people are freaked out. They're just gonna start swinging into the ground. Doesn't hit though. This guy's gonna get hit. You tag or go for you. Super misses. This guy is gonna stab into the crowd. Hits the crowd. This guy's gonna stab the crowd. Hits the crowd. So the crowd is gonna take 12 damage.
Ooh.
I'm gonna. So I said these two guys hit, right? Two guys over here.
Mm-hmm. They
Yeah.
hit the crowd.
So
It was specifically that guy and
This
that
guy
guy,
and
if
this
that
guy.
matters.
Yeah, I'll reduce. So this damage is working differently with the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know
Basically,
if I understand how damage is working with the crowd. But
Yeah,
that's okay.
it's
I don't
just-
have to. You have to.
yeah, it's rough. So I'll say that the space that they stab in front of them takes away blocks behind them. That's kind of how I just have it working in my
Yeah,
head.
just like slowly reduces.
It's reducing numbers because, like, you would think that, like, oh, we're reducing numbers in front of them, but to keep it easier, there's like it's just sucking
And
in.
everybody's kind of pushing forward, so it's like whoever dies is like
Right.
immediately
Just another one
replaced
fills
by
in.
someone else. Yeah.
And I'll say with that person dying and people moving around, you tag, like this square opens up right here. It doesn't really mean much,
Yeah.
but and here it's trickier. It would mean more if you guys are going this way,
Yeah.
but it does open up some space for Varys. But he also can't see.
Yeah.
That was the guard's turn.
Ooh, who survived?
Most of them missed, which is really good. You go.
Me go. Woo. Okay. We're going that way.
Technically, it's shortest for you specifically to go this
I
way.
don't want to go see that guy again.
Yeah.
I don't.
So, this way is the safer bet.
I'll take that. I will. Oh God. Do I take the opportunity attack? But open up Varys.
No, don't. If Varys is
I know, because
incapacitated,
he's just gonna
he's like the
snipe
baddest.
Endo, and I'm like,
baddest
oh,
warrior.
this is so Fire Emblem. The fucking
Varys
snipers.
is kind of out of commission unless the darkness drops.
Yeah, which I don't want to do.
In Fire Emblem, I don't know if it's the same universally, but in Shadow Dragon, the one I played, the upgraded archers, the snipers, they can take out like basically almost anyone.
Yeah,
They're the ones with the the person
and this
tall
is our
bows.
Pegasus Knight.
Yeah, exactly. And it's just like, and they just like shred everyone from like 50 feet away or
Yeah.
whatever.
I understand everything
Several
that's happening right
squares.
now.
It's
gotta
just
play
so
Fire Emblem.
good.
Okay.
I tried playing the
Uh,
first one and it's old and
It's
weird.
hard. Play Awakening.
Is
Or
there one on?
there is one on Switch.
Switch
It's 3
Online?
houses. It's actually pretty good.
No,
too.
is there one on the Switch Online, like one of the old
Like
versions?
it's like the
Oh,
Game Boy
yeah.
version,
Yeah.
the Game Boy Advance one.
Oh, I wonder
Blazing
which one it
Blade.
is.
That's the one with Lindis and
Oh,
Hector
I
and
don't think I
Elwood.
played that one.
It's
good.
the one where you start and you immediately get
Yeah.
you have like a fighter and 2 horse guys.
Yep.
That's fairly typical. of
Sane
them, I guess.
and
One guy that's in love with you and one guy's just like, I just want to be a good man.
I forget his name.
Literally.
That sounds like so many of the Fire Emblem games. All the characters are like
Yeah. Me disengaging doesn't drop my concentration.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
that. No.
That's unless you cast another spell or
Yeah.
you take damage.
Just get through the crowd. If you need anything, I'm not gonna be that far away.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
won't
totally.
let Endo fall behind.
Get through it.
Tag is going to disengage and I guess just kind of wade through the crowd, like basically in front of these guys, trying to kind of
Mm-hmm.
not like part it, but kind of give them a way to come through.
I don't know if mechanically
Not
that'll do
just
anything. If you
flavorly.
want to
Yeah.
reduce your speed, you could do something to them. But you'll have to give up something to give them
Yeah.
an advantage.
I'm okay reducing my speed to give them advantage.
Okay.
Well,
So-
I mean,
I was right here.
we're good. I think between the two of, well, yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
The main thing is, if,
I mean, I'm okay health wise.
okay, because they can't opportunity attack me because of my Misty, of my kinetic jaunt.
What can they opportunity attack?
They can
Endo?
opportunity
Okay.
attack Endo, and so that's really my only concern is like we can get through the crowd, but if Endo takes like even a small amount of damage, like he's down.
We're doing the
Do you-
cleave effect.
So,
Okay, I'll give you. I was about to give you a thing. You can shoot these people if you want to like vastly reduce the amount of people,
Okay.
or
Shoot the
to
guard.
carve a line.
Yeah.
you shoot that guard
Well, that's
because
what I
he's the
was-
only one that can.
Yeah.
I think.
Technically, you can't shoot. I realized this after the fact. Varys will actually take, or Endo will take 2
Oh.
opportunity attacks from these 2 guards.
Okay.
If you don't move at all,
Yeah.
I'll let you get line of sight on this guard.
Okay.
But then you just take your actions and that's it.
Okay.
What was I gonna say?
And I'm not disengaging.
And
And
you're not disengaging.
Cleave.
What the fuck?
What's
No.
cleave? What's cleave?
It's
Cleaving
where-
is if you do more damage than their health
Oh.
is, the damage splash
Oh.
on the next person. So you should be like shooting through someone. I
Oh.
forgot what I was gonna say. So sorry about that.
That's okay.
So yeah, you can choose not to move, and I'll give you line of sight on that guard.
Okay.
You should just move. I think you should just move. Probably.
I'm so worried about those opportunity attacks.
Okay. Then shoot him.
Endo has 8 health.
Yeah.
Keep that in
No,
mind.
I don't. I'm gonna. Tag's just gonna be like Endo, duck.
Cool. Roll attack.
On Dark Helmet guy.
Dark helmet.
That is a 19.
It hits.
Damn.
Cool.
You're just shooting a guard, huh? You're a real criminal now.
And that's gonna be a little fiery.
Cool.
That's gonna be 13.
Okay. Give me a straight luck check, because I lost track of which guard this is what. Cool. That wasn't the guard that was already hit.
Okay.
So I'll say this is the guard that was actually hit, and this
Okay.
is not. I
Okay.
don't remember which. This guy, you almost kill him, like
Okay.
within a bit. But you also have 2 attacks.
Yes.
Oh wow!
I do. And actually, I forgot I was gonna make that. Wait.
You made that fiery. Did you add the damage to
I
that?
did add the fire damage.
Cool.
But I'm also gonna make that a dead eye.
Okay.
And add my wisdom modifier, so that's 3 extra damage.
That exactly kills him.
Okay.
Wow.
You scream duck to Endo, and then you with like the flames are up from your like almost like wings going backwards, and you like focus in, open both of your eyes to actually aim, and then you blow this guy's head off.
Okay.
This guy dies.
Okay.
Every guard that is on the board now is there.
It's not a lot of guards.
There's only you guys have halved the amount of guards.
Cool.
You guys and the crowd.
It's kind of a little bit enemy of my enemy is my friend a little bit because, well, like no, it's more like friend. It's more like friend of my enemy is my enemy because I don't really care care about the guards, but Varys is working with the guards and Varys is attacking Endo, and so
Yeah.
therefore I care about
Yes,
the guards.
I'm also while doing that, concentrating on the
Hell yeah.
darkness.
Greetings.
And
They're
my-
assisting in a revolution.
not a good revolution. Maybe.
Good one.
And then my second attack. So
I'll give you. I mean, I'll let you do the same thing to them,
okay.
just for ease. Or you could just like shoot behind you if you want. I don't know.
I don't care about the guy behind me as much.
Shoot the werewolf.
This
Yeah.
is the guy with only. So you basically just need to hit him.
Wait, that's plus
You need to
7.
get-
That's 14.
Oof, you need a 17.
No.
Damn.
Roll me a luck check.
There's my 17.
Do you want to hit the crowd?
No.
Okay, so that you miss and it hits the wall.
Okay.
Achoo.
Okay. That's the end of your turn. Do you
Can
have
I,
any bonus
can I
actions?
flavor that as he just kind of moved the gun over to like kind of where you were standing?
You pointed it at Clem,
and then
it's
you
used
kind
to
of
shot
duck,
up.
and then you stand back up again, and then he's like, dude, duck. And then you like stand back up again, he's like, God damn it. Like, duck.
Like the like.
Aw.
I'm not aiming at you.
Do you have any bonus actions you want to do, or is the Deadeye thing a bonus action?
No, that's just an added thing to my attack.
Cool. It's like a smite.
Take a what?
It's like a smite. You're basically a paladin.
A smite?
It's the paladins do extra sauce when they hit things.
If you hit things, you can choose to smite.
Yeah, that's well.
It's like when you hit somebody and you like hit a button on your sword and
it's
it just
called my
explodes.
discipline.
Well then,
I think
Someone's-
it's actually
someone's
it's a grit
disciplined.
point, but D&D
You got-
Beyond doesn't want to call it a
got
grit. Got grit.
Um.
I don't think I can do anything else.
Cool.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Go me a d6 if you could be so kind. You do not want to roll a 6.
Go 3.
Good.
what would happen
6
on
is
the
6 is
six?
bad. In this,
6
where
is
you
the
guys
crush
are
of
now, 6 is no 6 is. You guys haven't seen 6 yet. You don't.
Explosion.
You don't want 6. In a sense.
Dynamite. A
Um,
dragon.
3. Ooh, this is not good. But
Either. Yay.
yeah. Okay. The movement of the crowd is beginning to overtake you. Give me a strength save DC.
Oh, that's
13.
better for you.
Yeah.
Me? Just me?
Oh, this is the grapple thing.
Ooh, everybody needs to do it.
Wait.
DC, you need to be a 13.
Wait, really?
Because everybody's
It's
in the crowd.
11.
Oh.
You are restrained. You can't. You have 0 movement next round,
Cool.
unless you have some fuckery. Endo's good.
I'm gonna use a luck. Didn't work anyway.
Okay.
Lost a luck and
That's okay.
failed.
We can. Endo can move through us and move
Mhm.
past us.
Unlucky.
Endo can
Sorry,
disengage and go.
Yeah.
That's what they need to do.
Mhm. This is Keller's turn.
Stay on the horse.
He's
Stay on the
still
horse.
on the
One
horse.
and a
Yes!
two.
Homie is
Yes!
One
back.
and a
Keller.
two.
In the back
He's-
of your minds, you hear
God.
like the crowd
Stuck in
quiets for a second,
Columbus.
and you hear.
He's gonna be like
Hey.
in Moonrook by the time he gets off the horse.
Town. I was telling Clem about a bunch of different
I was
places.
gonna say, what's Moonrook? I want to
Um,
know places. I wanna
You guys
things.
know places at the end of this. It's the swarm's turn. The swarm is
The bees.
kind of freaking
They're
out.
back.
Bees.
The bees,
You
and that's what 6
freaking
is.
imagine.
The bees enter the crowd.
You wish.
It's the bees from the chateau.
You wish
You
6
remember
were the
them.
bees.
Oh yeah. That's what I
Okay.
was referencing.
Okay, good.
The
The
wasps.
crowd is gonna take 1 attack on Varys and 1 attack on you guys.
Hit me, hit me, hit
Um,
me, hit me, hit me.
1, 2, 3, 4. They miss.
If Tag is like aggressively being like hit me, hit me, hit me, does that make a difference? It doesn't have to. I'm fucking with you. So he's
You
also
do
riled
have
up.
guys holding on to you.
Oh, that's true.
If you're screaming, hit me, as
He's
they're rearing up,
He's just going off like, you motherfuckers.
cool.
What are you doing? You can't even think for yourself. You're being some fucking sheep up in here.
Cool.
Like, just.
I'll
That
give
sounds
you
like
this.
persuasion to me.
They're gonna use their strength. Yeah, so they're gonna use their attack that they're using on the guards, on you, but they will to do that they'll have to let go of you and hit you. So the restrains. You're no longer restrained, but they are going to attack you. They're still going to attack. This is not for you. This is for Varys.
Okay.
They do not have Varys. And
They
this
go
is-
into the darkness and they're like, I think
Yeah,
he's in here
They're
somewhere.
just throwing things
What
at
the
Varys.
fuck? Like they
They also don't hit you.
oh,
unless a 7
swing and a
hits.
miss.
Damn. That's unfortunate. Sucks for me. That's Varys's turn. Varys is gonna keep doing what he's doing. I'll have him do another. I'll have him do another wisdom save.
Concentrating on the darkness.
This time flat. Yeah, I said DC 15 last time.
4.
For him just murdering more people.
Yes.
Okay. Freaking Varys' stats. He is the guy. He does not make it. He stabs more people.
Oh, the DC 15 is for him to not murder people?
Wait. Yeah. Wait.
If he fails it, he does the stupid thing, which is
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
got it. Okay.
So he's gonna take his 2.
There's just like a pile of bodies starting to pile
a bit, yeah.
He steps over some bodies, moving the darkness into the crowd, and hits 1. Yes, he almost hits twice. He
No.
hits twice. And then
You're gonna lose your dice
Hills.
privileges.
No, I'm sorry. I'm just like I think
gonna
I'm
melt
really
them in your hands.
I don't know, inadequately medicated today or something.
I could have brought you another
I
Adderall.
know.
Okay.
I took my recommended amount. I'm just when I don't have sleep, it makes it worse.
cool.
I'm just more silly.
Here,
We're almost out.
I'm not even high.
you're not even high.
Hi.
I'll make this weirdly flatter.
I was getting a weird side effect from my Adderall this morning. It was like blorby. I can't describe it.
Blorby.
It happens when I drink coffee with Adderall, which you're not supposed to do. But
Not
Oh,
really.
that would be in Blorby. Okay, Varys' turn. Clem's turn. You can make a strength save to get out of this, but you don't have an action. That will be your action. You will still have your movement though if you succeed, or if you have a spell, you can do that as well.
I have that rhymed.
Hmm?
Spell do that as well.
I planned that.
The whole time.
Mm-hmm.
You were just waiting to say that line.
I'm
Alright,
just-
pack it up. We
I'm
can
gonna
go.
rip. You see me just rip off sticky notes from my computer.
Done.
Last time I did this, I got out of it by Misty Step.
Yes,
I could upcast it,
you could upcast it.
and
Use
that's
a
just
higher level spell slot.
it's using a higher level spell slot. But because Misty Step is just like a spell with an effect, it doesn't lead to any increased bonus like some of the damage ones would.
I mean, that's a
And I
great-
can do that exactly once because I have no second level spell slots and only 1/3 level spell slot, and Misty Step is second level. I could do Thunder Wave again, but that would hit a lot of people.
That would
I
hit
don't
all of
like.
us.
That would hit you.
I could
you could
s-
potentially incapacitate Endo with that.
I could sleep or snare, but that doesn't help me get out of my current grapple.
You can just.
Is
if-
Endo grappled by the crowd?
No, they
No,
weren't.
they succeeded. They're the only one that succeeded.
Oh, okay.
I think you should just take it.
To what? Teleport?
Yeah.
I mean, then I'm just out of the
Because
crowd.
I'm not grappled anymore either because I.
Okay, but then I'm out of the crowd, and then it's
I
just you.
instigated.
It's just I'm fully out of the crowd, and it's up to you and Endo to like just be out. Aren't I?
Yeah. You
5,
would.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, well,
I'll
okay.
say effectively
not
you're
not
out.
fully, not officially, I guess.
I mean,
but-
we just have to wait for Varys to take out more
If
people.
you don't use an action, you can hold it, and I'll allow you to pull Varys out on their turn.
Endo.
Sorry, Endo.
Wait,
We're
what do you want me
saving
to
So
do?
if you teleport there and don't use your action, you can hold it.
I mean, the teleporting is my it's my bonus action,
Right.
I guess.
So Varys, Endo has enough movement to get almost out. I'll let you, if you succeed on a strength saving throw on their turn, they won't take the next crowd action because you'll have pulled them out.
Okay. They'll still take opportunity.
They're still going to get an
attacks,
opportunity
though.
attack from this
2.
person. No, they're going to disengage. I'll tell you that.
We got 12 minutes. We gotta go.
Oh. Sorry.
No, that's okay. I
but
don't
I
wanna
mean,
keep
like,
you
well,
up.
because there's two of them, right? And if he's passing through both of them,
But
he
he's
would
gonna
take
disengage.
opportunity.
He's gonna,
Oh, okay.
yeah, he's. I'm telling you, he's going to disengage and then go.
Ooh, I guess I'll teleport. Why not? I'll just 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 here, and that is my last beefy spell. I only have 3 more spells total left of any sort beyond cantrips, so none of those, some of those.
Nice.
Cool.
I guess that's it. Yeah.
You're holding your action for Endo, who goes right after you.
Okay.
Endo's going to disengage. They should have a spear in their hands, but whatever.
Yeah, that's fine.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Mm-hmm.
And then what was the action that I did?
One moment. I might have given Endo more movement. They have 40 feet of movement.
Yay!
Damn.
So they actually get out.
Yay!
Oh, yeah.
And they're out here. And
Oh
I'll
wait,
say-
I do too. No, that was a teleport.
And
not
I'll
my
say that
movement.
they just grab.
Wait,
They're gonna do a strength save and then pull you out.
well, because I teleported, I didn't use my movement, and my movement is 40 feet.
Well, that's because you were grappled.
Holding-
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, if I
yeah.
teleport out of their
they
range,
pull you.
Cool.
They just
Yeah.
grab
Yeah.
you
I'm
and
out.
pick you
By
up
your
and take you.
scruff.
I'm out.
Yeah.
Now it's just you.
Now it's just tag.
We're good.
Dayron's wizard is next.
We're not even
He
hating.
held
We're just
his
out in the
action.
I don't
crowd.
have time to
We're just
hide.
out
He's
there.
gonna use his
Concentrating on
action
the
to
darkness.
do a perception check. It's a 15, I believe. That's the wrong thing. Yeah, that is a 15. He is. What is he going to do? First, he sees you guys, so he's gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. To get within range of spells. And he's gonna cast command on you, Clem. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Be wise, Clem. Be wise.
That's the common.
I'm medium wise. Oh, I have proficiency
You also
on
have one
those.
more luck point.
Yeah, I have a luck, and I haven't even used my inspiration yet. So that's a 16
God damn
wisdom,
you guys.
which I think
you
is
succeed.
Okay, cool.
He feels embarrassed over the last time, and he just says, "Here," and he points to him to get you to come
Glad
to
you
him.
learned
Which
your
is like,
lesson.
honestly, like not like less horny.
Yeah.
Here.
That's
and
kind of a
then
different.
You don't do anything, and then
just
he's
kind of look
just
over.
That's his action. The guards are gonna take their attacks. One is going to attack Tag. Doesn't hit. Two.
That's the guy who's holding me and he tries to like hit me at the
That's
same
correct.
time.
Well, he's
Doesn't
dropped
work.
you at this point.
Okay.
Well, that was the crowd that was holding you.
Oh, got it.
These two guards are going to go. They hit the crowd once and do amount of damage. Decent amount of damage. So I'll say this square is now reduced. These three guards are gonna go. This guy can't act because there's a wall in front of him. They're gonna go. One hits. We're at the end of this crowd's viability. Like they're dropping faster and faster.
They're definitely not going to kill the count.
Um,
There's no way this small amount of people is getting through those.
they've lost their.
They lost.
Muster.
That means Dayron kind of lost a little bit.
That's
Nobody
the
won,
guards.
and we got out.
Then the guards are gonna
Maybe.
move.
Let me knock on wood.
They can't move through people, so this guard is actually gonna move.
You better cast
Here.
kinetic jaunt. Because then he.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Tag, it's your turn.
Oh boy. Okay.
Disengage and book it.
We're gonna act really stupidly, actually.
Oh, God.
Because I just want to get the fuck out of here, and I have 7 minutes to do something. So I'm gonna go take the opportunity attack. 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh shit!
Unfortunate.
Really?
So you take 12, 18 damage.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine. And then he's gonna point at this guy again and be like, I can do this dumb voice too. Look! Does a 14 hit? I don't think it does.
It does.
It does? Sick. Nasty. That is gonna be 12 piercing damage.
Okay.
Followed by a 18 hits,
Mhm.
yes. Followed by his last what?
Speed. Sorry.
Oh wait.
Greetings.
Followed by so he hits once,
Mm-hmm.
and then he's gonna hit again using fanning the hammer. And that's gonna fire off 2 more shots in quick succession as a bonus action.
Okay. So you have to roll 2 more attacks.
Yeah.
They both hit.
They both hit. Cool. So that is going to be 2.
Is it more than 17?
I can't do that. It's 2d6 plus 5 times 3.
So you have to roll. Wait,
Hold on.
because you hit. So you're throwing 3 more attacks, correct?
Yes.
So that would be 3 plus 15, because you add your attack bonus to each one.
Yeah. Wait.
So 15. Just roll 1d6, or
Okay.
just roll. Yeah.
Just roll 1d6.
Roll a d6. Okay. Roll it again. You kill him.
Okay.
You blow the head off of this. You basically you shoot him. You go. You could draw. You say. What did you say?
Look!
Look.
You were like, I could do this silly voice
Yeah.
too.
You're like. He goes,
And it's not
what?
gonna make anyone
And then you go.
uncomfortable.
And just like twice through the chest, and then once in the head, and this guy's dead.
Wait. And then I'm gonna take the rest of my. Wait. So I was right here.
Mhm.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 30.
Okay. Good move, because it's the
Yeah, I
crowd
didn't want to
action
be next
next.
to the crowd.
I'll say.
That is smart, actually.
Roll me. There's one thing that could affect you guys. The rest, whatever you roll, will affect Varys.
Don't roll a 6.
6.
Don't roll 6.
Don't roll a 6.
Good.
2.
2. The 2s. The terrible 2s.
That's the 2 attacks with flaming.
The flaming weapons again.
This could kill Varys.
That would be kind of cool, a little bit.
Ooh, the
They
guard
don't-
saved him. Only 1 hits, so he takes 10 damage. No, that's not right.
It was
6.
if
He
one
takes
hits,
6
yeah,
damage.
then it would be 6 damage. 4
So-
for non-flaming.
Almost poetically, at the end of your guys' portion of this encounter, Varys and Endo ended at almost the same health.
Wow, that's
1
cute.
point away.
Oh,
That's
Um,
kinda cute.
wow.
Cool.
They look wistfully over the crowd at each other. Well, actually,
Yeah.
he
You
can't
can't fucking see.
Yeah, you can't actually see. So that was the last
Concentrating on darkness.
thing. Is the okay? We'll give Keller because he's next in initiative.
One
we'll
more
give him,
chance.
This is his
fucking
last
way.
chance.
One
Is
more
this-
chance.
oh,
Okay. No, he didn't get out. Okay. So there is. Where do you guys want to go? You guys are on foot. I'll say that you guys can. The crowd is kind of. This is all kind of contained. You guys can meet up freely. You're all together.
we're going to where Hendo was.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
get out of here. We gotta regroup with the others.
Yeah. So wherever they were gonna go, I can't remember.
Cool.
I have a
There's-
message.
Yeah.
Yeah, use
You guys
message.
remember that there is an abandoned guard tower outside of town,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
way closer to Kane. You head there. You all run away this way, stepping over the body of the guard or of the wizard.
Can I investigate his body really quick?
Oh my god, we gotta go, Tag! Tag, we gotta go!
Yes.
We don't have to.
But I'm gonna roll a coin. I'm gonna flip a coin to see which does an attack on you, because it's either a guard throwing a rock or like a spear, or one of these guys throwing a rock.
They threw a pretty big rock.
Yeah.
Never mind.
That's
never
a.
mind.
They
He
threw like a
thinks
boulder.
about
It
it.
will do
Yeah.
half damage because they're so lessened.
Sure, why not?
Cool. Heads is guards, tails is crowd. That's tails. They're gonna make an attack, a ranged attack on you, which is slightly worse than their
Let's see what this dude has on him. He's with Dayron.
You don't want slightly what?
Oh!
Fucking.
So they do their full damage. So you guys start going. Tag hits the brakes, runs over to the thing, puts his hands on the guy, and then gets beamed by a fucking rock and gets knocked unconscious.
Oh, wait, it does more than 11?
It does 12 damage.
I
Fuck!
knew it. Because worse than their normal attack is like worse than what? Like
No,
8 or 6
It
or
was.
something.
It would have done half damage, but they crit,
Yeah.
so it does double damage.
God damn it. I'm sorry. That was dumb.
We're just dragging you.
Could
I
I
guess.
at least, is there anything I got off his body before they hit me?
You can't make an investigation check because
I
you
didn't
ran
get
up
to
to
make the
him.
investigation check.
Clem, you can either have Endo pick him up, or you could try and resuscitate him here. You get one action until the crowd's like, "Oh shit, we actually got him," and they're gonna come over to you guys.
I don't have any healing magic, so basically
You
it's
would-
just
you
a
would
medicine
do-
check to
yeah,
get him to
check.
1 hit point or to get him to
You get him to
stabilize. Are you in
stabilize.
death
He's
saves?
throwing death saves.
Fucking
So
Tag,
sorry.
why?
I didn't think it would go.
Come
Of course you
on.
throw the
And
20
I hate
on this
that-
one
This is
stupid
my.
on.
thing.
I hate that die the most. You need a
Alright.
DC 15 to stabilize.
Luck.
Oh, damn
Can
it.
I also use the inspiration on the same roll, or is that silly?
If you want,
I-
Endo can pick him up, and
just-
Tag can throw death
you can
saves as
say-
you guys run.
You can just have
You
Endo
can also
pick you.
move away from here and then
Yeah.
Where we're out of
have
range.
Endo do it.
Endo,
and
pick,
if
pick him up, and we'll just stabilize him on the
Give
go.
me a death saving throw.
don't
Please don't
want
roll a 1.
I don't want to. I don't want to. Don't make me do this.
Okay, that's one.
Yikes.
Two.
That's one fail. Okay, Endo picks you up and moves you to a safe area. You guys are no longer dealing with this. Give me another death save. If you roll a 1,
Wait,
Tag is.
can I attempt to stabilize again or not?
I'll
really?
say that Endo
After
gets
this?
a chance, and then
Okay.
we're just a death saves. If you roll a 1, Tag's dead.
Okay.
We're good.
Okay, that's 2
God,
fails.
God.
You guys are reeling out of town. You guys are going out of town. If you
Neither
roll
of
a
us- I don't even have a healing potion.
okay, hold
anymore.
on. This is
Wait,
Endo's gonna
why aren't
roll
they
his.
help actioning? You guys,
Endo does not stabilize you. You can give Tag the help action to give
advantage.
Tag advantage on this one.
Can you give help action on death saves?
Yeah, you can. And I'll say that's your last bet. Because you have no healing potions, you both already tried to stabilize, you guys don't know enough about war
Sure.
healing.
What the
If
fuck?
the lower number is below a 10, if it's a 9 or below, Tag is dead. If
Wait.
it's a nat 20, you pop back up to 1 hit point, and you
Wait,
can.
so this is with the help action, so it's advantage.
Yeah.
So,
So if the higher
upper
number
needs to be
be
better
not
than
a 9.
10.
I'm gonna be
Wait,
so-
but that doesn't even take you out of death
I
saves. That
would've-
just prevents you from dying immediately.
I
You gotta
would've-
do this again.
Uh,
You know what I mean? Because you
Uh.
need to make 3 in a row of one kind.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw
So
up.
you're in 3 different. The odds of this are not so good.
That's a success.
One success though.
This
You can. Endo
fucking
will give you the
dice.
help action on this one.
I'm gonna cry! What the fuck?
This is not how I thought this session was
It
gonna
should
end.
have been me.
That's another success.
Okay.
No, but this was
That's
but it's
advantage.
okay. 'cause
Okay.
It's
Taking the higher
advantage.
number.
all of my
so
dice are ruining my
This
life.
is flat. This is literally no. So you. This is insane.
I just want to check his fucking body.
Oh my god.
Are you? Cool.
So, as you guys run away, you stop around in an alley, and you are trying to get Tag to come back up, but he just keeps coughing blood. This head wound was a lot worse than you guys thought it was. You are in an alleyway. Tag, is there anything you want to say to Endo or Clem as you feel the strength leave your body?
You did a good job. Keep doing a good job.
Pretty sure it's out dead.
Go be a better fuck than Varys.
Do my best.
Endo is a drow who's
Mhm.
already kind of like alabaster.
Mhm.
Like all the blood has like left their face and they're just staring at you. Yeah, they watch. They have nothing to say. They caused you to die. That's what they're feeling right now. You don't even need an insight check to see that. Clem, you can tell the look on Varys or Endo's face. They're distraught. In this moment, Tag, you feel the strength leaving your body. I can't believe this happened to you while you were still in city walls. The warmth that you were feeling earlier, that's the last thing you feel around your neck. Clem, you're not a part of this. This is like fully in the like, the synapses are stopping to fire in your brain. The last thing you see is I'll say an orange window pops up. Just kind of like an orange. You can't even see in focus what's happening in front of you. Somebody says, "This is not how I wanted to meet you, though it'll work for this purpose. Do you want to keep kicking?"
Will I get to meet you later?
A lot sooner than you thought you were going to.
I mean, sure.
You're kind of like in this like inky black void, and you see a fiery red hand reach out and go for a handshake.
Cool.
You get to. We're gonna have a lot more conversations if you shake my hand. You've never felt a more intense pain.
Okay.
You literally just got what effectively was brain damage.
Beamed in the
Your
head
skull is
With
cracked.
a rock.
This is like both like the most intense physical pain and like mental pain you've ever felt in your life. Clem and Endo are Endo's just kind of like slowly putting your body, like wrapping you, like kind of like closing up your clothes and kind of like picking you up. Clem, you see your traveling partner die in front of you. Endo kind of takes your gun and kind of like puts it in their pocket so there's not just a loose gun on you. And you hear them muttering like, I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna talk to Endo. Like they're just muttering to themselves about, you know, what have you. And then you see like a for like a better words, violent move from Tag's body. They kind of like spasm a bit, fall out of Endo's arms onto the ground, and then they slowly start standing back up. You don't need to be a cleric to know that they literally just made a deal with the devil. And they kind of like, you see Tag, you're looking at your hands, you know, you see them. There is like an intense like scorch up your arm. This is the exact same magic that Daron was using. You don't even need rolls to know. This is such an intense. To reach the 9 hells, you either need to like do some like intense like fey kind of like, you need to like speak a devil's name and they'll be able to like maybe talk to you through some way. There's been an intense connection made to Tag, and you almost like, you're not even holy, but you can see the like badness radiating off of Tag. But Tag is at 1 HP. Tag is not dead. And Tag made my life way easier. Yeah. Tag stands up. Tag, you're conscious again.
What the fuck are you gonna tell Enda? What is it? Hold on. He just like lets out the most wretched cough.
You're vomiting up like anti-life matter. And that's where we'll end this session.
It's kind of like a season finale. You go to hell.
Oh my god. Oh my fucking god.
The curse you had that we talked about earlier was child's play compared to taking a deal from a devil.
You know, as soon as I finished this character, and I was like, he's gonna die. He's gonna die because I finished his character right now. Don't investigate bodies. That is what I've learned.
No. Especially not in an active combat situation that is still ongoing.
I was like 5 seconds away from crying. I'm still shaking. That was so, I burn all these dice. Holy shit.
Oh,
I'm so sorry.
God rolls. Why are you sorry?
I don't know.
That was awesome.
That was so stressful.
That was a big session.
Oh my god.
There's gonna be
Andy, you are lucky that I had that contingency plan.
I was like,
in
I
the
was like-
recording, there's gonna be like a 30
There's
second
gonna be a
pause.
pause.
just silence.
Thank you for giving me back Ronan the Accuser.
More like Ronan the Abuser.
Ooh. Oh.
Isn't that what his name is?
Yeah, I'm the accuser.
Okay. I want to make sure I got it right.
Anyway, next time.
Next time on
What are we gonna plug, guys? Subscribe, like and subscribe. Whee!
like and subscribe to my podcast where I make my friends sad.
Oh gosh, wow.
Good shit.
We saved Endo!
Saved
Say,
Endo.
hey,
And,
You know?
and none
You
of
guys,
us died
you guys got out
permanently.
there completely alive and not any
Lucas
worse
said
for
this
wear.
was a